were happening right now. And then we're going to do this so you can hear them. Hey, everybody, say hi to chat.
Hi to chat.
There we
to chat.
go.
Hello.
There we go. Sorry about that, gang. New overlay files, and of course I forgot to check the sound. Anyways, hi, hello. I said a bunch of really random shit. That's not really important anymore. I'm Eric's Franco, where this is our random one shot, where everything is random. From the NPCs, the plot hooks, the encounters, and to the characters themselves. I had my players go into D&D Beyond and use the roll a random character function, which they have graciously done. I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to them now, starting with the last hit point hero. We'll go around the overlay to see what the word is. HP, take us away.
Hello, I am the last hit point hero, and I am as ready for this as you can possibly be. And by that I mean not at all, which is perfect. I will be playing Lorzan, Rock Crusher, Vermin Herder, and the little kobold blood hunter is looking forward to whatever might come his way.
Down to Bright.
Wowie, wow. Right, and you can find me anywhere on the Bright Dystopia. And tonight, I will be playing the Kobold Druid, Sunblighter, Doomrainer, Toothstormer. Most people call him Blot.
Taking it over to Joe.
Hey, this is the Nation of Joe. I'm Erdithas Wraithran. I'm an Eldrin Druid Warlock. I came in here to use the bathroom, and you all just kind of started talking.
This is very good. And last, but certainly not least, the one and only Corndog McGraw.
It's me. It's Corndog McGraw. I am here tonight playing Huif, the Air Genasi monk from an extremist temple who has no other family but the party.
That they have not met yet, and this is everything.
Yes.
All right. And with that, we will go ahead and just jump right on in. Hello, party. You are, let me just generate the tavern really quick. You are all in the Green Bard Inn. This tavern is known for its old-fashioned women of ill repute. It's a 3-story stone building with a horrible reputation. Inside, as you look across the table, there's a scarecrow dressed like a ranger in all black in the darkest corner of the inn. The barkeep keeps a tally of how many people try to talk to him to get a quest or attack it when it doesn't respond. There's also Bug Boy, who wears a big jacket and shorts. He's super skinny and he appears like he has a beer gut, but it's just his bugs. You have Azili, a devilish tradesman, a man of true evil, holds some of the best gear around and sells them at a very low, sells them very low as well, but they come at a cost. Please go ahead. You've all walked in. The bartender will look at all of you, nod you, eye you up and down, and set himself to getting you some drinks.
Hi, everybody. Are you here because it's your favorite place too?
I'm here because it's the only place that they serve people my height.
Well, my height too.
Just for clarity, Lorzan is about 3 feet tall, and he's more round, about 2/3 of the way down than up. He has what appears to be a wormling dragon skull over the top of his head, and he carries a massive bone.
Yeah, this is a good place. I like this place.
Oh, did you say they serve people here? That's wild.
What? Only the highest quality people. I don't know. They're supposed to be really good, but that says ill repute, and I don't know what ill repute is. It seems like it's gone bad.
Oh man, I saw Ill Repute once, like back over in Red Larch. They did like a little street show. It was awesome, man.
Huh. What about you, tall and airy? What are you doing here?
Well, currently I'm trying not to touch anything.
Probably a good idea.
Just looking around like, that looks filthy. That looks filthy. Just sipping out of my own container with a fan ready to go, but not opening it.
The bartender will walk up with 4 steins filled to the brim with liquid and will very purposely lay each and every one of them in front of you with purpose, and then look at you and go, "If you're interested in Abatha's gold, you know where to find me." And he will move down the bar.
Abatha's gold. We can. Are we interested in Abatha's gold?
How much gold does Abatha have?
I don't know. We can ask and see.
If we take the gold, is it still Abatha's?
Maybe it's the
Whoa,
gold
what?
formerly known as Abatha's.
All right.
That's crazy.
What if it's like Abatha's gold? Like it's not real gold, but it's Abatha's gold.
Like a fool's gold.
Right. I don't know, maybe Abatha was stupid or something. Whoever Abatha is.
Well, we best not judge this early.
No, probably not. But
Will you let us know when it's appropriate to judge?
Of course, always.
What are your guys' passive perceptions?
It's an excellent question.
11.
13.
But my passive investigation is 17.
You don't notice it? You don't notice until you really think about it. What was that, Joe?
Yeah.
13.
Okay.
I'm here at a 14, but if it's insight, 17.
Okay. I believe that means that you have the highest insight at perception at 14 there, Corn Dog. You notice Bug Boy, he seems, his girth has seemed to diminished, and he's looking around very nervously underneath the tables, almost as if he's lost some of his bugs.
Well, that's tragic. And I just stare.
What's tragic?
Bug Boy seems to have lost his bugs.
Oh, I can fix that.
Call him now.
I can actually fix that.
I'm gonna hop down, and it's definitely a hop from the chair, more or less waddle my way over, and lift the back of the skull up and bring this crumpled wizard hat. And I will it out so it looks like a wizard hat, and I will put it down on the ground, and I'll look up at Bug Boy and say,
It is the vigorous wizard hat of vermin.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna put it on the ground, and my random items ability is the crawling things of the earth, such as insects, snakes, and vermin, are attracted to this item. When placed on the ground, such creatures will scurry toward the item like moths drawn to the flame.
Oh, geez, Dan, I really miss them already. There was a dispute about rent, and I just really wanted them to respect my personal space. They keep leaving dishes in the sink, and we had a difficult conversation, then they left. Oh, man.
Don't talk about them too much. They're coming back. They're in my hat.
What? Did they moved into your hat? They're my best friends.
Do you want them or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will pick up the hat full of crawling insects and dump them on the table in front of him.
There you go.
He'll just start scooping at them, just anxiously as he gathers his bugs. He's like, listen, man, it's okay. You can have the last of the pizza rolls. And he will look at you and go, thanks, are you a hero?
I am now.
Great. Do you want, like, a mission or something?
Traditionally, gold is the reward.
Oh. Well, I don't have any gold. I just have bugs, because they didn't pay their share rent. But listen, if you go talk to that scarecrow in the corner, he might have something for you to do. There's been adventurers coming in and out of here like all day.
Did they
Careful
come
though.
back?
You know, now that you mention it, I don't think they do.
Yeah. Bodes poorly. Well, thanks for the tip, bug boy. It's your
You're
name, right?
welcome. Yeah. Named after my grandpa.
That bug boy senior or bug man?
No, Bug Boy the Fourth.
Okay.
Waddle back over.
Hey, everybody!
Hmm.
The scarecrow in the corner has quests.
Oh, man,
quick
is
question.
it contagious?
I don't know. We can go see.
Hit me up, corn dog. What's the deal?
Is there anything in here that smells pleasant, or is it
Roll me a
Stanky.
perception check.
okay? Perception. That's a 12.
Okay. Yes, actually, there are. You can smell what you perceive to be chicken minced pies, and you would know that they happen to be the local lord's favorite food. You can also pick up something, the faint smell of like a pina colada. And as you catch that, you actually drift your eyes across the special sign where their signature drink is a pina colossus, and a rare colossal pineapple hollowed out and filled with rum, coconut cream, and pineapple juice, usually shared.
You will notice, party members, that next to Whiff, a very attractive owl statue floats 6 inches off the ground. Where did it come from? We don't know.
We don't know.
Okay. Is that yours?
It is! And I think I'm going to get myself one of those pineapples. And then, yes, quests.
Quests. Got it. Enjoy the pineapple whiff. You doggy-headed person thing. They call me Lorzan. What's your name? Yes, you. Yes.
Oh, me?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, hey, I'm Erdy.
Erdy?
Erdithas Wraithren. Everybody calls me Erdy.
Got it. Perfect. Wonderful.
Yeah, it is. I love it.
That's just swell. This is gonna be an adventure.
Oh, hey, you guys are going on an adventure?
Yeah, do you wanna come?
Oh, man, I couldn't. Okay.
Perfect. Every good party needs the meat shield. Have you ever been a meat shield before?
No, but they played with that other band over in Red Larch, man. That was the concert of the century.
Listen to a lot of music, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, shall we check on the quests?
Whiff glides back over with the pineapple drink. Of course. Let's go.
Are we sure that we want those quests? I heard they're dangerous.
Dangerous. What kind of dangerous?
Is there? Are there multiple kinds? I'm just unfamiliar with the one.
Yes, but there's should be a describer to the dangerous. Another word to go with it. Very, kind of, heroic.
Like maybe
Superfluous.
Superfluous dangerous.
I like that one.
Ah,
I just picked it up somewhere. I don't even know.
Yeah, let's go with that one.
I would have been surprised, honestly, if you had. But hey. Let's go catch some quests.
And I will
Nice.
hop.
Is it a thing you can catch? He says as he follows you.
I'm waddling over.
I don't know. Might as well check.
Go over to the table and boom, 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 boom.
Hey, I hear you have quests.
Before you is a scarecrow that seems to be kind of tilted over a chair, like kind of stuck between the back to be held up by the back of the chair. It's wearing just a bright red flannel that looks like it was recently put on to make it like draw the eye, and some tan khakis. It has a strange hat that you've never really seen before, but has like a bill that comes out front. And as you ask it if it has any quests, it goes, yes, in fact I do.
Turn around and look at him.
You know, I really wasn't expecting it to say anything.
I'm the quest scarecrow, why wouldn't I?
See,
You're
the
the quest scarecrow.
the
Like
descriptor
the only
matters.
one around.
Yes, I'm the first and only. Cursed by a passing warlock who didn't like my outfit.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, it kind of hurt my feelings.
Oh. Oh. What
Is-
what were you wearing?
Well, it was a pair of bright purple sweatpants and a yellow tank top.
Bright purple pants and a yellow tank top.
Yeah, I like to keep things in a similar color family.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I get
Wait,
it.
what?
True.
Similar color family.
You know, complementary colors.
You've got a clash. And the opposite of purple is orange, so she's going with yellow. It's an
I don't
adjacent
have
clash.
eyes, so I can't really say for sure.
Uh.
And as you look, you notice the scarecrow does not, in fact, have eyes.
How did the inside stay on the inside when you were wearing a tank top?
If I'm totally honest, I've been feeling kind of empty inside as of late.
Well, we all do sometimes. It's okay. Sometimes the world hurts.
Do you want to talk about it?
That's not the question you asked.
I'd
feel-
rather not, but if you want a quest, I
God.
can give you that. And if you survive, I mean, if you come back, we can talk about it then.
Sick.
Sounds fair.
The reward of the quest is to help the scarecrow through their feelings issues?
Absolutely not. Will you take my hand? And it will just sit there with its arms out.
Yeah,
with like
sure.
loose gloves dangling from two post arms.
Oh yeah,
Somebody
sure.
lift
We're
me
all
up.
we're all a little touch starved from time to time. Here, grab my claw. I'm here for you, friend.
It doesn't move. You're gonna have to like physically like grab the glove.
Here,
Do-
why don't you
do you
just
need a
hold this
boost?
instead? There we go.
I have to see your soul to know which quest is yours.
Whoa.
Oh, a soul reading. And I will just like reach my hand into the scarecrow's hand.
Great. Will you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Hell yeah. I'm so good at those. Actually, could be a lot worse. That's my best stat.
What do we got? What do we got?
The 7.
You reach out and you take the scarecrow's hand. And as you do, you get this sinking feeling that like not only is he empty inside, but you're also empty inside, and like everything just feels a little pointless. And that's it.
I would like to slap the piss out of this scarecrow for making me feel this way.
Okay. What are you hitting him with?
My unarmed strike as a
Yeah,
monk.
go for it. Go for it.
Oh gosh, that's only a 12.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that doesn't hit my magical quest giving scarecrow. So
Okay.
you go to hit, and it's like maybe you do actually connect, but like it's
I make
he's
contact, but for no harm.
Yeah, no harm. And he goes, sorry, it seems I've mixed up my effects. And as he says that, he goes, yes. You should know that the entire upper class are losing their hair and need someone to get to the bottom of it.
I go to feel my own hair to see if it's still here.
I reach under the dragon skull and my claw squeaks on a bald scalp underneath.
Oh, this is very good.
The scarecrow's right. I have no hair.
I also have no hair. It's just wind.
Oh man, that's rough. You guys like want some of mine?
God,
Um,
no.
Let's get to know each other better first.
Yeah, all right.
In that interest, I have no interest in helping upper class people buy more things. They can get it themselves, can't they? Why do they need our help?
Because their hair's falling out.
Yeah, but they could just wipe away the tears with their money. So, like, not fuck them, but fuck them.
Oh, I see. Take my hand and let's see what soul quest you have, you piece of shit. I mean, my new best friend.
Do you want a boost?
Yeah, sure.
Put the bone down and my hands out to boost you.
Come on, step up. Can you reach it? Did you get it yet? Are you biting it? What's going on? I can't see anything.
I got it.
Are you got it?
I got it. It's fine. Let me
Okay.
go.
Okay.
I'll let go.
I'll just dangle from his arm.
Gotcha. As you're dangling there, you get a slight whiff of a strange musk, and like you're not sure because it kind of is pleasant at first. So you kind of like breathe in deeper, and as you do, you feel something filling up your lungs. Thank you for the good table, Cole. Bright, you now have advantage on any charisma checks against those who identify with he/him pronouns.
Sick.
Excellent. Okay. And as you touch the scarecrow, he goes, yes. You should check out the well water. It's starting to taste funny and someone should really look into it.
Yeah, okay. That sounds like it's good for everybody. I'm here for it. Get out.
Ah! What?
Thanks. Thanks, Captain.
You're welcome.
We're gonna go fix the water.
Wait, did the scarecrow just say the well water tastes funny?
He
It
did.
always tastes
Sorry.
funny, doesn't it?
Mr. Scarecrow, what are your preferred pronouns?
Mixter scarecrow.
I prefer they, them.
Fair enough. Yes, they said the water tasted funny.
Okay, but is that really a quest? Herbie,
I mean-
touch the hand.
Look,
early in my days,
Herbie.
I had a quest that was literally, hey, go get my fucking book from the tower because I left it behind. Quests are really kind of perspective.
Are you trying to say they're just randomly determined tasks with arbitrary rewards?
I mean, in this instance, they kind of seem to be, what with like missing hair being one quest and funny water being the other quest. It's questy, but it does have like an air of improv to it. So yeah, but not normally. Normally, there's like a quest that's like, go slay this big magical monster, or if you're like young and they want you to start off, they'll say like, oh, go get my tome that I left in my wizard's tower in the next city over.
HP. As he's ranting and raving, you feel the presence of something on your shoulder being like, listen to him, my child. He knows the way and will lead us to greatness. And on the other shoulder, you hear,
fuck him. That guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He sucks. Let's go drink and get crazy. Woo!
And you've been affected by the bad table. You believe you have an angel on one shoulder and the demon on the other, both of which represent a side of your consciousness and gives respective advices. You don't know which is which.
They both sounded like good advice.
Thank you, Fazul, for the bad table.
Knocking at my shoulders.
Ernie.
His name's Hurdy-Gurdy.
Hurdy-gurdy. Oh, sorry. Hurdy-gurdy.
Tug on the pant leg of the high druid.
Hey!
What? Who's there? Oh, hey, man. Hey, what's going on?
Touch the scarecrow.
All right. And I'll just reach out and touch.
Okay. Let's see.
I hope we all get one.
As you reach out and touch the scarecrow, it goes, oh, a kindred spirit. And you will, because I want to spread these around. I know it's supposed to be random, but it'll be more random if we all get one. Let's see, 34. Okay. As you're touching this scarecrow, you kind of look into where its hollow, dead eyes should be, but aren't. And somehow you see a reflection of yourself. Joe, anything you touch goes invisible for 30 seconds.
Oh, this isn't going to screw with his head at all.
Also, he goes, yes, there's a poor old widow who requests the assistance of any strong and able persons to rearrange some furnishings in her home.
Sounds to me like she's been drinking the water.
I could totally do that. I worked as a mover for a while. That'd be fine. We got like a team right here. We can do everything. And
yes, we seem well equipped for manual labor.
As he's like going around, he's actually gonna like bend down and like pat the shoulder of the one that grabbed his pant leg and be like, we could do it.
Your pants go invisible.
What?
Whoa.
Would you? Do you understand
Man.
my height? Do you know what that means?
Whoa, watch where you're swinging that thing, buddy.
Get out! Move!
That's wild. That's never happened to me before.
Please
Jesus
put your pants
Christ.
back on.
Corn dog, while all this is happening, you're enjoying your wonderful pineapple beverage, your Pina Colossus. And as you imbibe this beverage, you start to remember a wonderful vacation that you had along a beachfront that was just so relaxing. And as those memories of the past seep into you, you just feel like a better version of yourself. Corndog, you will now gain advantage on history checks and +1 to all your base attributes.
Wonderful. Ugh.
Thank you for
Man.
all the good tables, everyone.
As I feel that, I reflect fondly on the death of my second husband and the vacation I took with his money afterwards.
This is excellent. I've given you lots of quests. Did you not like any of them?
I think it would be beneficial if we helped my peers. At least there's money there.
But
Yeah,
not
that's true.
hair.
Correct,
that's true
for
too.
now. But I mean, think about how much they may pay out for the appearance of hair, even.
Yeah, fake hair. So, where do we want to start? Should we ask about Abernathy's gold too, just to fill the set, or do we pick one?
Can we get like a loincloth or a beach towel for this guy?
You
You
can
mean
take
politely ignore
my pants if you
What?
want.
Slap it? No.
No,
Oh, no, you're looking good. I couldn't help but notice that nice new flannel that you're wearing. It really drew my attention.
Thanks. My friend Roy gave it to me.
We could just talk to the scarecrow all night.
You can, but I don't know why you'd want to.
Let's.
Oh, don't. Come on. Don't be so
Come on.
hard on yourself.
We'll deal with the scarecrow's emotional issues on the way back.
I don't know. He seems in a really bad way. Like maybe we
They-
should stick
they
around
seem
a
in a
bit.
really bad way.
really bad place.
You could
Ye-
just take me with you if you really wanted to.
Would you like that? Is that something you want? Is like just company, even if you're not?
No.
This seems.
I mean, it takes a few people to move a dresser, man. So like, we could use your help in like.
What?
He doesn't have any legs though, so he can't really lift. You don't want him lifting with his back.
Yeah.
They couldn't reach down to touch our hand. I don't think they're gonna be very good at.
He's gonna have a
pushing.
hard time. Listen,
Let's just go.
Should we? I think we should check in on the gold before we go, just to make sure we're not, wasting our time with well water that always
Yeah.
tastes bad. So
I'm gonna leave you with my friend. Okay, let's leave him with somebody. Somebody's watching after him. I feel bad leaving him alone. He'll pull out a dead fly from a pouch and like set it down on his arm. This is my pet. He's the best. His name's Barney, and he'll
What?
take good care of you while we're gone. Okay?
He looks
Do you have
just
it?
like Roy.
Oh,
No shit. Oh, maybe they're related. He has like a million brothers and sisters.
Hey,
Um,
when did you find? No, because he has the same spot on his wing. Are you sure this is your fly and not my fly?
yeah, I mean, I've had him for as long as I can remember.
Bug boy from across the room with the exact same voice. You guys talking about flies?
No, not anymore.
just
What do you mean,
slowly
burn the whole place
drift
down?
backwards. Drift backwards towards the bar.
He doesn't really like that guy. He was saying something about, putting him in his robe and charging him rent. It was really creepy and weird and a little aggressive, if you ask me. So, like, maybe don't show Barney to him. He's my friend, and I told him I would leave him with some good people.
Okay, if I give you money, will you go now?
Yeah, sure. Just take good care of Barney and take good care of yourself. Remember, hope is healing. And
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm coming. Bye.
All right, where you guys headed?
You, Whiffer, are we asking the bartender, or are we gonna go straight to the quest?
It's with
Quests.
but
Didn't
we're
we have a
def-
bunch of them?
gold, please. I'm gonna go look into the gold.
Fine.
What was yours? Let's do yours first. You seem.
I didn't get one. Everyone else got one. That's fine. We'll get gold. Don't worry about it.
No, not you. I'm talking to her. She seems to know, like, what's up.
Oh, mine was helping the elite keep their hair. That was my quest.
Yeah.
The elite
mean-
have money. They're an excellent group to con.
Oh, okay. So like we get them hair and then we rob them.
Or we don't even give them hair, but we give them the appearance of hair. Are any of you
I like that.
magical by any means?
A little bit, yeah.
Hell yeah. I
Yeah,
am
down.
not. But I have a fan.
That's important.
I won't open it right now. It could blow this whole place over.
Whoa.
I believe you.
Clamber up on the bar stool and stand on the bar.
Abernathy's gold, please.
Who told you about that?
You did like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I was like over there. You're like, come find me.
Yeah. Although I thought it was a Bathia or something, but you definitely said like an A name and then gold. We had like a long convo about it. Like,
Bathtub.
yeah. A Terabithia.
Like
Something.
like a bathtub of gold?
It's a lot of gold.
He'll look at
Maybe
each
that's
of
why the
you.
people don't have good water is because it's all gold now.
He'll look at each of you, sizing you up as he goes by.
I will adjust my
Here's
paunch.
the deal. Here's what I'm gonna need you to do.
And he will start pouring you steins again, each of different liquids, and putting it in front of you.
You're gonna have to go down to the bucket festival. You're gonna have to bring a bucket. I've already given you your favorite drink. Join in the festivities. Eventually, you'll move out back the dilapidated house on the edge of town. You know the one. You've seen it in your dreams.
All right, so we're gonna party at the bucket festival until we get to the house of our dreams.
Can I have time to do all of this?
Who told you that?
So we have to bring our own bucket. Can you like buy a bucket at the bucket festival, or do you have to supply your own bucket?
What do you think this is? Some kind of socialist utopia?
Only dream, man.
Where
We are
everyone
part
can
of a
have
conscious
their own
collective.
bucket. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta take your own bucket to the bucket festival.
Okay, so I've got a plan, everyone. First, we do the well water, because if we go to the well water, there'll probably be a bucket.
Well, I was gonna say let's go get a bucket before we go to the well, just in case they don't have a well with a crank and a bucket.
Well, what kind of well would it be without a crank and a bucket?
Are you suggesting we steal the bucket from the well?
No, we can totally buy
borrow.
one. It's a festival. There's tons of buckets, right?
No,
Who
no,
told
the
you about the festival?
Excuse me, sir. The bartender just said we had to supply our own bucket.
Sir, you're very amusing. Give us a moment, please.
Please. We are
Um,
discussing strategies.
Should we ask him about the history of this bucket festival?
No, we don't
to
want
learn
told
more.
about the history of the bucket
I
festival.
really would like to know, though. That seems really interesting. Like, there's a deep, dark history about buckets and like why this town needed a bunch of buckets during, like, I don't know, like the gold panning era or something. I'd really like to know more. Maybe we can
You
ask
want to know about Azunith's gold?
Zunith.
Judith's?
Is that different than Abernathy's?
Who told you about Abernathy? I'm gonna need you guys to make an insight check for me, please.
Is he okay? Is he gonna be all right?
Answer to that's a resounding no, but we're gonna go for it. Let's see what happens anyway. A solid natural one.
I got a 15.
I got a 52.
Okay.
And
HP.
Ah,
This guy seems all right.
uh-huh. That's what they said.
Joe, this person, he seems like he's you notice that he's looking at you guys real intense like, but you get the sense that it's he's just looking out for you. And for a 15, you guys feel like he's looking out for you, but he has no idea where he is.
This happened to my grandfather. Tragic.
I think he's on the up and up.
I mean, he's definitely doing all right.
He owns his own business. I assume he owns the business.
He may not even work here. We don't actually know.
That was... Well, they have a scarecrow giving out quests, so why don't they have volunteers behind the bar?
He might not even be a volunteer. He could have commandeered this. We don't even know, and he probably doesn't know either.
Everyone's getting all uptight about stealing a bucket, and we've got a guy that just stole a whole bar, and you're fine with it?
Yeah, props to him. He took advantage of the situation and knew what was good.
I'd hate to meet the guy that, like, lost the bar to him.
Maybe this was a scarecrow's bar.
Maybe he's the warlock.
He's incapable of getting up to, like, reclaim his own bar. Is that what you're saying?
Who
he's
told
lost
you
some.
about the bar?
There's nobody had to tell us. We're, like, inside of the thing. It's around us.
Look,
It's not like a state of mind or anything, man. It's
I'm here to talk to the scarecrow.
All right, we're gonna go acquire some buckets. Hey, question for you. Do you happen to have any buckets on hand?
Roll persuasion.
I'm really worried about the people in this bar, Captain. Seems really odd. Yeah, but like it feels like they should have supervision or something.
I
Like,
am going to use my monk feature, where I can invoke the spirit of my dragon ancestors to re-roll persuasion checks with my draconic ancestry.
Do it.
Smoke begins to rise. There's this low growl that emits from
You
the
guys
ground.
know the
Light
air
shines.
dragons. The air dragons.
You know.
From the plane of wind. Persuasion.
did you just use magic to talk to a bartender?
I use my once per day activity. 14.
I mayhaps have a bucket. Paying customers only.
And he'll turn and go back into the kitchen while you will hear, it sounds like he picked a pan from a stack of pans from the bottom, and they've all tipped over and spilled everywhere in a cacophony of loud sound. A cat will scream, and a woman will be like, "What are you doing?" And he'll come out, and in his hand will be a bucket, which he will hand over to you with and say,
Enjoy your drinks.
Thank you. And I'm just going to grab it.
All right.
Is there piss in that bucket?
Don't look. It's better not to know.
Hang on. Is my owl statue floating? Does this bucket smell pleasant?
"It does actually smell pleasant."
That's fine. The owl's
Is the bucket
floating.
Is it full?
If it is, just pour it out right now.
Handed
You
it to
pour
you.
out a
Said,
bunch
"Enjoy
of
your drinks."
mincemeat pie like filling. You just like pour it out onto the counter, and he looks at it and he goes,
Dinner's served.
Oh,
Thank you, kind sir or madam.
what-
We've got a
what was
bucket.
in
We
the
need 3
bucket?
more. Let's go.
I need to know what was in the bucket that she dumped out.
"Mincemeat pie fillings."
Oh, okay. I didn't catch that. Thank you so much for clarifying.
You're welcome. All right.
Is that somehow weirder to you than like it being poop? I feel like mincemeat pie in a bucket. It's not. This is a weird place, and I'm a talking type like baby wingless dragon creature.
We're more like
I don't know
dragon
how I
adjacent.
work.
Look. We have accomplished our first task. We have 1 of 4 buckets. If we get the other 3 buckets, then we can complete the bucket festival. I
So,
think we have a
steal
mission.
1 from the well. We steal
Yes.
1 from the little old lady, and we
Maybe.
definitely steal as many as possible from
From
the
the
upper
rich people.
class. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, you had a thing too. Ernest.
Ernest, are you with us?
Ernie. Hurdy-gurdy.
Are you talking to me? Hey, what's up?
What was your thing? You had a quest too, right? Like what was it?
I gotta go help that house move. I gotta go help them
Oh.
move.
The movers, right.
Yeah.
They definitely
So-
use buckets and moves. I've
They
seen
do.
it.
She has
well,
to
I
have a
can
bucket.
get a bucket. It's no problem.
Well, they use buckets in movements. I don't know if they use them for moves, but it's beside the point. Never mind. Let's
Okay.
what's the next stop?
Let's go to the well because
Okay.
Well-
Is that where the festival's at?
no, but it's festival
Oh.
adjacent.
Okay. Wait,
Yes.
did he mean the well in town?
I don't know, but ask Bug Boy. Wait,
I don't know if you're. No, it was the bartender.
No, it's the scarecrow.
Bart-
No,
oh,
the scarecrow's the one that knows about the well.
Wait, oh, sorry. Let me go ask him. Hey,
Oh no, why not you again?
Oh, sorry. No, I just
No
the clarification.
more quests
And then we just
Hey.
today.
looked at the well. Let's just check a well and taste it and see if it tastes funny. That's all we gotta do is taste the well.
That seems like a
The
really
well
good idea.
always tastes bad. Well water
it doesn't.
tastes terrible.
You
It's just like
snooty
a
little
fact
whiffer.
amongst poor people. You drink bad water.
What?
It's just well water's bad. It hasn't been boiled. Of course it's gonna taste bad.
So all we have to do is boil the well, and
That's
it'll
what
make it
all
not
of these
taste funny
peasants
anymore.
should be doing. I don't know why we have to teach them this. How are
So-
they still alive?
So we just have to put up a sign that says "boil before use."
Yes.
Well, let's go do that then.
All right,
To the
gang,
well.
where are you
I'm gonna
headed?
start marching toward the door.
Do it.
Ooh, I
Where are
think
you
we're going
headed?
towards a well.
A
We
well.
don't even know if it's the well.
We'll see.
All right,
try to steal a bucket.
roll me survival to see if you can find this well.
Survival.
Urban survival,
Who
I'm
do you
trying to
need
think-
to roll it?
rural
Everyone?
survival.
If you're all looking for it,
Okay.
14 to find the well.
Oh, it's like the one thing I'm good at.
okay.
Well,
Between the each of you, and you've been in this town before, you're able to kind of navigate. Yes, purple. Roll geography. That's really what I wanted. You're able to navigate through town, and sure enough, you'd find a well. It's picturesque. It has the beautiful stone walls built up around it. It's well tended to with a roof to keep things from falling in. That's painted a bright red. And sure enough, there is a perfect little bucket hanging from a rope, dangling over the water. However, there are a couple of children running around trying to push each other in, screaming, "It smells bad!"
I think we found the right well.
Are they like
Uh,
chanting it, or do they just yell it really loudly one time?
They just yell it really loudly one
Okay.
time as you
checking.
approach.
What do you mean push them all in? That's the well, maybe.
It will, in fact, taste bad if we do that.
Well, not if we get them back out.
With a bucket?
Let's just go get the bucket.
I will begin climbing the hill.
Okay. You climb the hill, and these kiddos, as they're running around, will kind of start eyeing you. And
What?
one of them will get kind of in your face and look and go, "Hey, What are you doing?
I'm here to steal the bucket and figure out why the well tastes funny.
What? You're gonna steal our bucket?
After I fix the well water.
We don't want you to fix the well water. It's fun.
It's fun.
How
yeah.
about we don't fix it then and we just take the bucket?
That's a
we
good idea.
need the bucket.
For what? And I'm gonna flex up on these little kids.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Listen. Go
The
ahead.
little kid will fold his arms. He's got cropped, braided brown hair and bright blue eyes, and he looks directly into your soul. We need it for Water Wars.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you guys play Water Wars?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. What's Water Wars?
It's where you take the smelly water and you throw it at each other. And whoever gets the smelliest loses.
Oh, cool. I want to play. And I'm going to cast Shape Water on the well water. And I'm just going to like splash it at the kids.
Okay. You do that. Like they're close enough. Shape water is like what, a 5 foot by 5 foot cube. You're able. I'm pretty
Choose an area
positive.
of water and see if it's within a 5 foot cube. Then yeah, I'm just gonna shape
Okay,
water.
yeah,
at
you
them.
just shape water out of this well. And you start splashing the nearby kids who scream in both terror and just like the edge of glee. And they turn to look at you. You now have roughly 6 to 7 youths who smell of rotten eggs. And this one young man standing in front of you being like, what the fuck?
Whoa, little dude, language. Do I win though?
Oh, you
We
definitely
didn't-
won. This is our well now. And I flex up on the kids again
Roll intimidation.
with my intimidating presence.
Roll intimidation,
Thank
please.
you. Sure, this is gonna go well. Since I was successful the last time, I am still able to continue using this power I have
Okay,
to
okay.
invoke the spirit of the dragon.
Do it. Because this is a hard-ass little kid. There it is. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
You come up on this kid and he whimpers as he respects that you're an adult who maybe paid taxes once and therefore demand his respect. And he'll kind of side-eye you and go, I'm gonna tell my mom, and takes off down the hill. The other kiddos follow behind, screaming in glee, leaving this smelly well unprotected along with the bucket.
All right, won my first water war. That's awesome.
Did you just use magic to make a kid piss themselves?
Basically. It's not the
That was
first
awesome.
time.
That was fucking dope.
This
I like
is
that.
great. All right, now how do we fix it? You, watery. Herb? Yes, Herb, the water thing.
Ernie?
Ergy?
Herbert?
Birdie. Yeah.
Herdy. Yeah.
Nearby, a hurdy-gurdy plays.
That's what I was talking about. You made the water come out. Can you fix it? Or can you just make it splash?
I mean, like, I didn't maybe like try something, but I don't know if it's gonna work or not.
What do you got?
You're gonna fry water.
I mean, yeah, I'm basically thinking we just gotta like boil it, right? Because that's what I do when my water tastes bad. I'm like, that's gross, and so like I heat it up for a little bit, and it tastes okay.
You don't put anything inside. You just make it warm, and then it tastes better.
I mean, sometimes I get like little berries I put in there, and man, you gotta
Whoa.
be careful with those because you put the wrong one in there, and man, you're out for a while.
Okay, let's. Do you want to try the berry thing, or do you just want to heat it up? You're the water expert. I don't. Well, expert compared to me.
How do we boil a well?
Would you like to roll investigation?
Yes, I would like to investigate to see what's going on with the well. That is with a dice. Here. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Really?
A
A
10.
3, a solid 10.
Okay. With a 10, as you approach the well, the smell does start to get, it's not great. And you actually recall, too, that the scarecrow had said that the water had taste funny. And you're actually surprised that anybody actually tastes it, given the smell that's exuding from the well itself. Yeah, it's very acrid. And with a 10, that's about all you can tell. You look down into the water and it disappears into darkness as it goes down into the well.
I'm going to take the bucket before I forget. So we have 2 buckets.
Okay. How do? You lower it down and kind of grab it and pull it out and everything?
Oh, yeah, so turn the crank and see if the bucket comes. Well, you said there was is
Yep,
there a bucket,
yep,
a chain,
yep,
or is it
yep,
chain on
yep.
the bucket? Or the,
Yep,
okay.
you retrieve. I just wanted to know if you did any cool flips and shit. No, you just get that
Good
bucket.
shit, I don't flip, I just get the bucket.
What's everybody else
Do-
doing?
Do a barrel roll.
We got 2 buckets now. Did we settle on like a number of buckets that we need?
We each need a bucket. It's the bucket festival.
HP, as you're saying
Oh, that's
this,
right.
the little voice on your left shoulder goes, you should give the bucket to the woman who you'll be moving her furniture later. I'm sure she'll greatly appreciate it. And the other one goes,
Fuck that shit, this is our bucket. Let's wear it on our head and look metal as fuck.
I'm having a little bit of a dilemma with the use of the bucket.
I will very slowly put it on my head upside down.
I feel this is the safest place for it.
You look
Okay.
fabulous.
Yeah, it's dashing.
Very
Should
generous.
we go find that little old lady and help her with her?
We didn't fix the taste funny water.
I could breathe acid into it. Maybe that
I'm
would help.
sure that'll
Oh.
fix it. Yeah.
Make the water spicy. Yeah.
It'll be called liquid
That's
after that.
Look, I checked it out, and all I know is it smells funny. Maybe somebody else could look. Hey, Blot, come here. I've got an idea.
What's up?
Climb up on the side.
Okay.
I'm going to use the chain or rope, whatever it was that was attached to the bucket, and
Okay.
I'm going to tie it around Blot.
okay.
Blot,
What are we
I need you
doing?
to get a
Is this like a
closer
new
look.
game? How much closer do I need to be? Why is this rope around my waist? What are we doing?
Oh, don't worry about it.
And I'll push him over the side.
No,
Grab it! Grab it! I can't reach it! I can't reach somebody grab it! It's spinning really fast! He's falling further with every minute! Somebody grab
He
it!
just reach out and grab.
Flip.
Bright, go ahead and make me a perception check as you plummet into this well. An 11. Do you have any pluses from chat or anything like that?
Sorry, I rolled with disadvantage and I didn't mean to.
Okay, well, you just give me a straight up roll then.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's dark down here though.
Blot, you have dark vision, just open your eyes!
All right, +3. is a dirty 20. Whoa. Is that gum?
I don't know, taste
It is gum, and it is attached to the rib cage of a skeleton who is currently flipping you the bird down at the bottom of this well.
Pull up.
What?
What'd you say?
Pull over.
A lot of echo, and my wind brain cannot handle all of this noise.
He's I don't know. I think he wants to
He wants to go lower? Is that what he said? I'll
I
start
think
to
he said go lower.
slowly lower
maybe
it.
He needs a closer look. Yeah,
Closer
maybe
look.
he was saying
Yeah, that makes
closer
more
look.
sense.
Yeah,
Closer,
yeah.
closer look. Yeah, that sounds right.
Head over. Closer look.
You bastard.
As they lower you further, you actually hit the water right above the skeleton who's like flipping you off. And the noise and the splash of the water, he will turn like to you and go, "Hey man, what's going on? This is kind of my well, man. This is like my last stand, my bastion, my way to stick it to the corporate nobles."
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm just trying to get out of this well. They put me down here to see why it smells so bad. I don't mean to intrude upon your space, man.
Why, man? It's sick down here, bro. And it smells bad, because that's how you get the fucking upper class to fuck off with their bullshit.
Can
Yo,
we hear the skeleton talking from above? or-
Roll perception for me.
I don't use my brains. This would be fun.
23. Yeah, you can hear him.
Oh my
You
gosh.
can absolutely hear him. They just like think they can run things however they want to and like not give a shit about the Bucket Festival. So this is my protest.
I don't want to take away your agency. This is super cool. I support you in spirit. But I was paid to fix the well water down here. Is there any way that we could like keep it smelly down here where you're at? So that you could have like your space and then like maybe make it not so smelly up near the opening of this thing.
What the fuck, dude? You're asking me to give up on my protest on the civil unrest against the dictatorship?
No, totally not, bro. That's not what I'm here for. I'm just asking for a little bit of compromise, just a little bit.
Go ahead and roll persuasion, and this particular skeleton does identify as he, him, so you have advantage.
Well, I rolled a nat 20 on my first one, so I'm not rolling again.
You know what, bro? Maybe you're right. Maybe, like, I'm impacting my fellow man with the thoughtlessness of my impulsive choice to throw my body down this well. And I'm actually bringing harm to my community instead of really creating a grassroots effort to overthrow those in power. I guess I never thought about it that way, my dude.
I tell you what, are you musically inclined in any way?
I only play Wonderwall.
All right, well, maybe you could, like, you know, spice Wonderwall up a little bit, you know, talk about the injustices and play a show. There's a festival going on outside. I'm sure they'd love to have some musical entertainment. If you went up there, you could probably spread your message and try to change some minds.
As you're talking, you'll see that him flipping off with both fingers will like slowly turn into two peace signs. And he goes,
Raise me up, bro. I'm ready to do good in this world.
Cool. I'm gonna tug on the rope.
It generally means pull him up.
Are you sure it doesn't mean lower?
No. Tugging twice means raise higher. Wait.
Where did this rule come from?
It's just the way it's a kobold thing. You wouldn't understand. Just turn the crank.
I start lifting him up.
Excellent. Go
You guys want
ahead.
to see a dead body? It's like put it in their faces as soon as I come up over the well.
As you do, whatever magical effects seem to be taking place at the bottom of this well that enabled this skeleton to speak, as you kind of like push it up over the edge of the well, it falls apart and just kind of crumbles on the stones, and the skull actually rolls down the hill where it hits a small kid's shoe who's been waiting for you to kind of leave their plague place, and he goes, "Oh, sick, a fucking skull, mate!" And he'll pick it up and throw it at one of his friends.
There's something wrong with the children today.
I would say it's something in the water, but I think we just fixed that problem. We'll see. Let's come back in a decade and see if this place is okay. It's not okay right now. This place is weird and problematic, and they got a lot of issues.
They do. Yes.
But we're not qualified for this. Let's just fix the water, grow some hair, move an old lady,
can we
and
move
find
the
her
old lady
Angela's
next?
ashes. Yeah, let's do that. We got 2 buckets. Maybe she's got one we can have. And then we'll go find Angela's ashes at the end, right?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Abathus gold. Abernathy's gold. Agathos gold?
Abaddon's-
Attila.
Attila. No, Attila had elephants. To the
Let's
old
go
lady.
move the old lady.
Okay.
Does everyone have intelligence for a dump stat? Did that happen for all of us?
No, mine's actually unusually high for a kobold.
Okay. You know that there's a little old lady in town who's moving, but you did not ask the scarecrow for directions.
Right.
We're just going to go knocking on door to door. I'm just going to walk up and start.
Is the child still there that I scared the piss out of? Is he still?
No,
lurking
he
nearby?
has run home to tell his mom. However, the kid that just threw a skull at his best friend and thought it was very funny is there.
I approached the child with the skull, or that used to have the skull, and yeeted it at his friend.
Yeah.
Excuse me, small being. That's disgusting. Use a Kleenex.
What's a Kleenex?
This is why I always kill my husbands. So, have you... No, do you know of an old lady who's attempting to move right now?
What do you give me if I tell you?
I am prepared to offer you a single dart. Now, if you throw this at your friends, it will cause bodily harm. They will bleed.
Deal!
if
And
you
he
make
doesn't wait. He does not wait for you to finish. He snatches the dart from your hand and gives you very specific instructions on how to reach this
Perfect.
old woman's house.
I'm so glad that like this kid probably has 1 HP that he's gonna throw this at, and it's gonna go great.
Yep. As you retreat down the street, you hear like, "Yo, Toby, check out what that crazy lady fucking gave me, dog. Think fast." And you hear a scream as you go around the corner. You are able to eventually make your way, following this angry little boy's and directions, to a beautiful little cottage that's painted a lovely robin's egg blue. It has white window trimming with roses growing in the flower boxes outside and a nice walkway up. There is like a little mailbox leading up, and on it in fine white lettering on the gray of the mailbox is painted Millicent de Bolbeck.
Is this a place?
Yes, this is where the children instructed us to go. God rest their souls. And I approached the door.
All right.
Let's move.
Hurdy-gurdy Ernie, I believe this is your quest. Would you like to knock on the door?
Sure, I can do that. I'm gonna go up and I'll knock on the door.
Great. You open the door, or she opens the door rather, because that's how doors work when someone knocks on them. And in front of you, is a woman. She is older, kind of hunched over. Seems very sweet. She's wearing a bright pink dress that has entirely too many ruffles. And her gray hair is pulled up into a high bun that's kind of starting to fall apart. And she goes, yes, who are you?
We're here for your hair. We gotta take it so that we can clean it in the water and trade it for some gold at a festival.
That's not what we're here for. We're
It's
your
not it.
movers.
Did I get it wrong?
What?
Yeah, we're the
I'm
movers.
sorry. I should have wrote it down. Oh, right. Yeah, we gotta like move you out or something. Like, where's your stuff we gotta move?
I'm very confused. Who sent you?
A talking scarecrow in a bar.
That seems fine enough. And she will open her door and gesture you into the home.
You know, this is why old people always fall for scams.
Oh, yes. Remind me to ask about her social security number before we leave.
Do you all enter the home?
Yeah.
Yes.
While we're here, we'd like to talk to you about an extended warranty for your carriage.
Oh, that would seem nice, dearies. Can you guys all roll me perception checks, please, as you take a gander about this home?
19.
I'm actually having trouble seeing my cursor.
17.
Okay.
A what roll?
Perception.
Perception. I got a
Perception.
10. I'm rolling garbage, yo.
Damn it.
Okay, and Bright?
Here goes. God.
There goes nothing.
Fucking damn it.
10. Okay.
Yeah.
Bright and Joe, as you look around this home, you see that there is quite a bit of furniture here, some large armoires and thick oak furniture that's just, it looks like it would be a bear to move. Corndog and HP, you also see the same thing. However, you notice that in the armoire and on the table are a series of small, strangely shaped bottles and a cauldron that's bubbling. Just more than a cauldron should bubble in the corner. And there seems to be this very acidic smell that's burning like at your eyes a little bit. And what more shocking is what you don't notice. You don't see any moving boxes.
I don't think she's ready.
Should we come back at a different time?
Oh, no, dearie, you're just in time. You see, I have the rest of you just about boiled down.
And she'll gesture to the cauldron.
Is this an elaborate ruse?
Well, not really. You see, that scarecrow owed me a favor, and promised to send me souls for my magic.
And she will wave her hand, and you can hear the deadbolt slide in the door as she locks the door behind you.
Oh, nope. Sorry, that was me, Courtney. Not my character.
Feel like things are gonna get sticky.
Oh, well, they generally do before they get smooth, but it's a consistency thing. If you apply enough heat, anything can be turned into a gravy.
All right, before we do this, I have one question.
Yes, dearie.
Do you have any buckets?
Well, yes, I'm a bucket hag.
Perfect! Get her buckets! Go!
I will raise my bone maul to attack.
And I pull my bow staff out, ready to slide a bunch of buckets on it.
Great.
You have got to be fucking kidding me. We found a bucket hag in this town.
All right.
Where do you think the bucket festival came from?
Oh my god. I told you there was a deep, dark history.
The slaying of the bucket hag. And now she's back for revenge.
What if it was the other way
He's
around?
the one stealing all the buckets, so that way the festival comes to a halt.
Exactly. And the water stank too. That's
The
related.
festival must go on.
All right,
That-
before we get into
Killer.
initiative, I'm going to go ahead and have us take a brief intermission so we can get all pumped up and amped up for the fight with the little old lady that is about to happen. So chat, please go stretch, grab a drink. I know I will, and we will be right back. We are back, and we are just about to enter into combat in a
Hey,
little
wait a
old lady's
minute.
house.
Wait a minute. We're locked in here.
Yes.
Yes. Will you guys go ahead and roll me initiative?
Whoa, that's rude.
And then call them out to me. Bright, what's your number, my dude?
18.
Bright, corn dog.
12.
HP.
4.
And Joe.
16.
16. Brilliant. I'm going to go ahead, and while this music is rather pleasant, we've got some shit to do, so I'm just going to do this. As Joe calls out, we're locked in here. A small cupboard on the bottom of the armoire bursts open, and a small imp vaults out and goes, "Nyah!" And is going to launch itself at, let's see, we're going to say HP, and is going to try and, let's see, sting. So we're going to roll, let's see, blah, blah, blah. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, let's see. How's this going to work? A 22 to hit.
Quit! Yes! Ow!
You are going to take 7 piercing damage, and will you go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw?
Yes. That is a 5.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. You'll take an additional 4 poison damage as it kind of sinks its nasty little teeth into your arm and just bites down really hard. And that is going to be its turn. Up next, you'll hear a gross buzzing sound from the kitchen area, and you'll notice that there's some nice white painted doors that will like kind of lazily move as if there's movement behind them, and bursting through will come a giant wasp that will circle and try to attack you, Joe. A 7 to hit. I'm gonna guess
that
no.
didn't hit.
Yeah, so that's gonna be its turn as it flies by as you like are pointing to the door, and in its confusion will think that you are indicating that the door is the enemy, and will slam its stinger into the wood of the door and be like, "Wait, what?" Bright, it is now your turn.
Blot puts his staff on the ground in front of him and starts to hum. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa, mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. And he'll summon, as a bonus action, his ancestral bear spirit.
Oh my God, Bright!
Everyone within 30 feet has 10 temporary hit points.
Oh, thank God.
And you have advantage on all strength checks and saves.
Right. Corn Dog, as all this is happening, you see, like, you pull out your weapon, and all of a sudden, you believe intensely that your weapon, like, knows what you want and, like, is dying to talk to you. Comrade, thank you for the bad table. Corndog, you literally believe that you can talk to your weapon.
Oh, great. I am so excited for my turn.
Okay, awesome. Bright, anything else you're doing on your turn?
Yes, for his action, he will continue to swirl his staff as the bear dances behind him and does the Egyptian. And he will scream as he waves a downward motion. And through the ceiling, like meteors crashing into this hag's home, I will cast Conjure Animals, and I will summon them 60 feet in the air and let them basically just fall onto the house like meat meteors. And however many of them land on the hag, you can decide, but each one of them will impart falling damage on whatever it lands on.
Will you drop the details of this spell into chat, please, so I can just familiarize myself with the meat meteors that are about to, like, attack my sweet, sweet old hag?
Sure.
Did you just drop a turtle on her?
I summoned 8 cows.
8 cows. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. How high up do you drop them?
The full length of the spell, so 60 feet in the air.
Okay, so that's 66, right? How much is fall damage?
It's 1d6 for every 10 feet that it falls.
Yeah, so that's 66, right?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3,
Per cow.
4, 5. Are you purposely not targeting where you are in? Actually, I'm gonna need dex saves from everyone as you try to, like, avoid these cows as they fall through the ceiling.
Oh my god! I rolled a natural 1.
Oh
7.
my god.
I just got killed by a cow.
I'm so glad that Dex is my dump stat.
I got a
I love being a
9.
monk.
I'm feeling so bad.
You just kill us all with cows.
Let me go ahead. Time out. Let me roll and see. Are you focusing above the hag?
Yeah, but there's 8 of them, so, like, I don't know, the radius. How big is a cow? Let me look. They're large, so they're
bigger
10. They're large creatures. Yeah.
Okay.
So, like,
Okay. Yeah. So. Oh shit. Okay.
it's like a 40-foot radius of cow meat just falls out of the sky.
Okay. Here's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 cows.
8.
7, 8. Okay, she dodges 2 of them. And we're just gonna do averages. Everybody, because I'm a kind and benevolent DM, and he is focusing these cows on the hag. Let me do some math really quick. See, calculator. 'Cause I can't do
Did you just say calculator?
calculator. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Everyone who failed their dex save, you will take 15 bludgeoning damage as a rainstorm of cows falls through the ceiling of this picturesque cottage. Most of them focused on the hag. And as they fall, she is old and ancient and elderly, and she's able to dodge the first 2, but not able to dodge the remaining 6 as they plummet and the ceiling falls and furniture tips and light fixtures fall from the ceiling, and she is completely obliterated. Just absolutely demolished in ground beef. Is that your turn, my dude?
Yeah, and sorry, I had to roll the 8d20 for all my cows that fell because
Oh no, they're dead. They're
How much
dead.
was it on a feral? Just out of curiosity.
15.
Okay. They have 15 hit points, but they gain 10 when they enter the aura of the bear. So there's a lot of failures, but there's some successes. So I have a lot of broken cows that are
That are
still
just
summoned and doing my bidding.
Balefully mooing as like shards of ceiling and tiles and furniture are just like reaving their flesh as they like and there's a puddle of old lady and to be clear, Millicent on the ground. Is that your turn, my dude?
Yes, that is my turn. Good job.
Okay, next up, from the kitchen, another giant wasp comes hurtling, and it is going to target you, Corn Dog, for a 19 to hit.
I mean, I'm a monk, so that'll probably hit. Especially because Dex is my dump stuff. Let me pull myself up again. Where did I go?
Is this what they meant by helping her move?
19 hits, real good.
19 hits? Okay. You are going to take 4 piercing damage, and go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw. An 11. You just save, which means you only take 2 poison damage. All right. As it gets you with its stinger. Next up is Joe. You have 2 wasps and an imp who is still, well, actually, timeout. We gotta figure something out. Timeout. I forgot about fucking the blessing the rains of Calfrica. Okay, yeah, one of the giant wasps, the giant wasp that originally flew in and got stuck to the door, is completely obliterated. It's gonzo. There's nothing left of it. The imp, however, let's see. Oh my gosh, why is it gonna do this? 13 minus 13. Sorry, this is getting so weird.
You mean cows falling from the sky isn't an unusual thing?
It isn't anything that I've mechanically prepared myself for. However, my little homie saved, which means he only takes 7 HP. That imp that has latched himself onto your arm. He is still alive, but he is hurt, my dude. That would be 7. Okay. All right, so he has. All right, Joe, it is now your turn.
That was cool.
Thanks.
I'm gonna the other one then that kind of flies out of somewhere. I'm gonna produce flame and toss a flame at it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Where is it? There we go. I'm rolling like shit. It's a 10.
A 10 will not hit as this wasp narrowly dodges the flailing of some hooves and your flames as they splash against some fallen sheetrock off the walls. Anything else you want to do?
How close am I to the
This is a little old
cauldron?
lady's house. You are well within range.
All right, I'm gonna move like over to like the cauldron,
Okay.
and I'll end there for now.
Okay, perfect. And from under, like detaching from under the the oak table, another imp drops and falls to the floor and crawls out. It had used it from the hail of cows and it was able to remain safe. And it will look around and like scree and is going to like follow you, Joe, and try to get you as best as he can. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do a 10 to hit.
Nah.
Damn it. Okay, that is his turn as he like tries to scrabble, like launching to bite you, but as you like step, you like hit a board which like launches up and like closes his mouth shut, and he like reels, holding his poor little jaw as he like is at you. Corn Dog, you are up.
Excellent. I approach the closest imp, and as I do, I whisper to my quarterstaff, "It's all right. Batters up." And then I go for a swing on the closest imp.
Okay, it's gonna be the one that's latched to HP's arm as he's waving it frantically.
Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
25 to hit.
That will hit. And minimum damage, just tell me what it looks like. This guy's so close to dead.
Damn it. So then it's just a nice like batters up swing, and then it just comes up from underneath and just wallops it up towards the ceiling to let it splat into remaining like busted bits. So it's kind of dangling above us at this point in like the pointies of the floor above us.
And it's actually, you're surprised to see that its innards are a neon green that actually start to glow faintly on the ceiling. Is that your turn, or you got more stuff to do?
Let me just double check what I have for bonus actions.
You're a monk. I'm pretty sure you've got another. I think you have 2 attacks per round.
I do. Is anything nearby though?
Yeah, girl. You're in a living room. Like, you are well within range of anything you want to punch. So you have, let me double check and make sure. So you have a giant wasp and an imp that are unscathed.
Oh, that wasp that bit me before.
Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna punch it in the throat.
Okay,
or
roll to
attempt
hit.
to.
Roll to hit.
A 12 to hit the wasp.
Let me see. Meets it, beats it. Just in time.
Yes.
Roll damage.
8 bludgeoning damage as I punch it in its stinger.
Okay, you punch it, and
But
complement the bright neon green on the ceiling as you punch. There's like a spray of neon orange that rises up out of this giant wasp and just like across the ceiling, and it like as its wings frantically try to buzz to keep it up, but you have hurt it. Remind me again, 8, correct?
yes.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely bloodied.
Could I flurry of blows to just wallop it again?
Absolutely, you can. Please do.
Hell yes. Another. No, it's a natural one again. I
Dang it,
hate
yeah.
this place.
You get excited and you like go, like, you're really proud of your quarterstaff for battering up the one, and you like go to like bring it around, but your foot slips on cow guts, and you just go a little bit high, barely nicking the wings, but not doing any damage.
And I look to my quarterstaff and be like, "It's all right. We'll get it next time."
Perfect. A third and wasp comes barreling out of the kitchen, screaming in the way that only wasps can, and I can't even begin to mimic in this moment. Coming for you, Bright. Let's see, a 14 to hit.
Beats it.
Awesome. You're gonna take 5 piercing damage. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I deserve this. 13.
A 17. Okay, perfect.
13.
Oh, 13. You're still in the clear, my dude. You're gonna take 4 poison damage as it sinks its stinger in you. HP, you are up, my dude.
Lorzan's just gonna start just weeping loudly and uncontrollably. It hurts so bad. And I'm gonna wander over to the middle of the room and just like howl. Use that as my draconic roar. As
Okay.
bonus action, let out draconic roar. Enemies within 10 feet of me. How many of the 3?
All of them. Like, this is not that big of a room.
Until my next turn, myself and my allies have advantage on attack rolls against any of those enemies who could hear the roar.
Okay.
I will then wield the giant bone maul in both hands and try and kill the wasp that that Whiff had started on.
Okay.
As soon as
Perfect. Yep. Go for it.
here it is. With advantage because of my roar. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
For 10 damage.
Yeah, you just completely you bring it down and smash it, and it's this perfect like splat of bright orange across the floor and the rubble from the falling cows, where a couple like legs twitch horrifically, and it's like very comic book-esque with like the matching splatting on the roof and ceiling. Anything else?
I'm gonna keep crying, spin around, and try and hit the imp.
Okay, go for it.
That is a 18 to hit.
That will hit.
For sorry, what did that just do?
Okay.
I rolled something wrong.
Yep, it looks right to me. That's bludgeoning damage, right? You hit 18.
Yeah, 12,
Yep.
12 bludgeoning.
You go to swing, and as you're swinging through, one of the little figures on your arm goes, "You must save him. He's one of our brethren." And the other one goes, "Fuck that guy!" And as you hit him, he just like rips to shreds on your maul, on the bone, and you send this like fucking beautiful arc of neon orange splattering across the wall as that imp is no more. All right, which takes us back up to the top. Bright, you only have one giant wasp remaining.
Oh, I love this. Is this the one that stunned me that's remaining?
No, this is the last out of the kitchen. That is like whirring anxiously above everyone, and you can hear actually if you like take a moment to be like,
I'm so sorry, lady.
I ask you to do that again later. I am going to pull out from one of my burlap bags. There's a series of bags on his very frail body. Out of one, he will pull out a small, bitten into tiny roll of Baby Bell cheese that is molded over for many, many weeks. And he will fan it as if moving the aroma of such a delicious morsel towards the bee. And he will cast animal friendship on the bee.
okay, what does that impact? Is it beasts?
Beasts and wasps. Giant wasps? It's a
Let
giant
me-
wasp, right?
Yep.
It's a medium beast.
Yep, it sure is. What do I need to roll?
And a
Anything?
wisdom save.
Okay. Let's see. I got a 10.
I'm a 14. The bee
Shit.
is mine.
For how long?
24 hours.
Okay, will you drop the deeds of animal friendship in the chat, please?
This spell lets you convince that you mean it no harm. You choose a beast that you can see within range, and it must see and hear you. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed a wisdom save throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration.
Okay.
If you or one of your companions harms the target, the spell ends, but it is charmed.
I'm sorry, milady. I couldn't save you against such big, strong arms. This is my best friend.
And it will zoom over to you and buzz happily around your head.
Don't worry about it, bee. Hey, you mind if I climb on your back? I'm a little tired from destroying an old woman.
The bee will lower itself, or the
All
wasp
right.
rather, and will absolutely let you motor about. You are now out of initiative, and you have killed my old lady. You have her cottage, which is now filled with the viscera of less than a dozen, but more than several cows that have been dropped from 60 feet.
I
What do you
instantly
do?
start looking for buckets.
Okay, go ahead and roll me
Stay
investigation.
on task. Oh yeah, investigation. Hell yeah. Oh my god. An 18.
An 18. Okay, you begin to like move about the house. And
Move about
let
the
me
house.
move about the house. Let me go ahead and do this as well. Timeout. Let's see. You are going to find. Let's see. Wait, I want it to do. Come on, it can do this. Wait, I want. There it is. There it is. And I want it to be this. And I want it to be this. Okay. Fantastic. You move around the house, and at first it appears to be just a little old lady's house. You see on the wall there's a picture of her with like a couple like of what most folks would perceive as family members, but given your role and your understanding that she's a bucket hag, you realize that they are actually sort of prey for her evil means. And as you move from the main entrance into a sitting room, you notice that there's like a perfectly cut out rug that seems to be in the shape and size of a trap door.
Let's fucking go.
You move over and remove the rug, and sure enough, there is a small trapdoor that you lift up. Inside, you find a potion of stone giant strength, a potion of lightning resistance, and a tan bag of tricks, as well as a bucket.
I instantly grab the bucket with enthusiasm. Another bucket! We've got 3.
That's 3. We only need 1 more.
And then I pass out the items that I just found in a way that I deem fit for everyone, which is something I totally know by looking at this group and having traveled with them.
And being one of their family.
This is my family now. Because all my other family's dead.
I killed them.
Whoops. Who
HP
knew?
on your shoulder, you hear, "We should give that bag of tricks to the children. Surely they will enjoy it." And the other one's like, "Fuck them, this is ours. We're fucking cool as shit."
I just want to sit down.
You should totally sit down. Treat yourself, brother.
I give the potion of giant strength to my kobold friend.
Which one?
Which
Oh
kobold
god, there's
friend?
2 of you. Oh shit, you're both kobolds. Oh no. This
Interestingly
party.
enough, Tan Bag of Tricks was my nickname in high school.
But there's a really big part of me that wants to give that to Ernie. So I give Ernie the tan bag of tricks. Hurdy-gurdy, Ernie.
Please add
This
that
is
to your
for you.
inventory.
And then the potion of giant strength will go to HP. What's your character's name again?
Lorzan.
Yep, that's where it will
Yeah.
go.
Got it.
And then Blot gets what was the other item?
It was a potion of giant strength, a potion of lightning resistance.
Potion of lightning resistance. This seems
Oh,
like it
cool.
makes sense. And I will hold on to this hag's bucket because I like her aesthetic.
You
How long
do.
does this
It's
potion last?
No idea. You have to figure that out yourself. Do I look
All
like
right.
a potions expert?
I'll figure it out. I'm gonna uncork it and drink it now.
perfect. Corn dog, this bucket is elaborate. It is made of several, like it's clearly was made by a craftsman. There's actually some stained glass work in the side. that will let like light drift into whatever like liquid or item that you're carrying in the bucket. And the glass work actually will spell out Missy along the side of the bucket.
This bucket's mine.
Important question about the potion. What kind of giant?
Oh, that's a good question.
I
You said
believe it
stone
was
giant.
stone giant.
Yeah.
Stone? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, stone
Excellent.
giant. Yep.
Following the lead of the other kobold, I'm going to pop the top and chug. And you see the round 2/3 of Lorzan starts to muscle up, and he swells and gets taller, and the bone helmet that he wears kind of streamlines a bit more to fit his head, and he gets a little bit taller and looks quite a bit more solid for the time being.
Yeah, bro. Totally channel your inner fucking demon.
And the other one goes, "We must emulate the children with our rage and our angst."
Or we could just do magical steroids.
Fuck yeah!
We need another bucket.
You look quite handsome. Let's go get our fourth and final bucket.
Yes.
Let's steal it from the wealthy.
Stealing
In
a bucket
particular,
from rich
if
people.
I could find another husband, that is also going to be a side quest, just so you all are aware.
Awesome.
Got it.
Blot's skin takes on like a rubbery consistency.
All right. You, with your rubbery consistency, leave this home of this sweet old lady with her Missy bucket and dead cows, now silent as the rest of the blood drained from their ripped apart forms, slowly pooling out into the streets. You step out of this home and turn your eyes to the one large mansion on the hill, clearly the home of the local noble who is a fan of the meat pies that are found in the Green Bard Inn.
Everywhere Blot walks, it squeaks now. And he turns back towards the door as we're leaving the house. All right, cows, let's go. And some of them drag themselves, and others walk with a limp, maybe.
How many?
But-
How many cows?
Oh, all 8 of them are still with hit points. They are pregnant with hit points.
Okay.
They're on death's door, but there's one that's like, it's like he's the bull that you use to breed with all your other cows to make better cows. He's pristine. He landed on his fucking toes and like
Awesome.
superhero landed. He's perfect.
Awesome. Okay, great. You make your way towards the manor of the local noble, and in local noble style, they have in fact guarded the front of their mansion with 2 very serious and well-paid guards who see you as you come closer and go, "Hey, what you want?"
We're here to fix the hair thing.
What? What you saying?
The hair thing.
The air thing, we got plenty of air here, it's fine.
I don't like these guys. Hair. Hair. Hair thing.
I didn't go to school. What's he saying?
I think he said hair.
Yes.
You talked to the scarecrow.
Oh God. Maybe. What's it to ya?
Well, we have an agreement that we only let guild members who have talked to him help with the hair situation.
Then
Oh
we
yeah, that's us.
definitely. Guild members.
Do you have a guild card?
Yes, I have a guild card
Roll
at the
this-
end of this bone.
Oh no! Wait!
What?
Man.
Look, I'm a little
hold on,
off
I
right
got
now,
it.
and I'm pretty pissed off.
You should totally respect their personal space.
Kill them, my son. Kill them now.
I want to hit one. You've got 1 minute.
Oh, that's great. Cause wait, I just need 1 minute. I'm gonna fish out of my pocket, and I'm gonna cast illusory script.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, I write on parchment paper or some other suitable writing material and imbue it with a potent illusion. That lasts for 10 days.
Okay.
To me and any creatures I designate, writing appears normal, blah, 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 conveys whatever meaning I intend. To everybody else, the writing appears as if it was written unknown magical script. Alternatively, I can cause the writing to appear to be an entirely different message written in a different hand and language.
Okay. You're
and so
well
I'm-
within your rights. Yep. Describe to me what your guild card looks like.
It is like the fanciest of emblems with like griffins and like they've got these giant halberds and just like the most eloquent of cursive of like, to whom may it concern, of these members of the highmost importance are hereby members, and like I'm gonna make this script like really like super cursive-y and like it's like a doctor's prescription, like just
Okay.
like blah 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 blah
Okay.
blah guild, and hereby they should have every rights therein of the blah 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 guild, with every permissions, blah, and like it is just pristine and lovely. And after the minute of me like writing it in this little piece of paper, I'll be like, here, I got it. Right here is the membership card.
Oh, this looks way fancier than the other guild cards I've seen. Yeah, that one looks way better. Did you pay the premium guild dues for that one?
Oh, for sure, man. Embossed like a boss, you know? You gotta get that.
Man, you're gonna have to talk me through your investment portfolio so I know how you afforded that, because that's fucking sick.
Yeah, man. Diamond hands. We gotta go to the moon, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What's this word say? It looks like it says fart.
It does look like it's safe fart.
God, he didn't write fart on that, did he?
Oh, he totally wrote fart on it.
Shit.
I'm gonna cast Thermatology real quick and do an angelic chorus above. Official. Whoa.
Oh. Yeah, man, that's probably good. Lord Montague's got a kind of a fit since all his pretty hair fell out.
And he'll tap his staff on the ground, and the gates will open up to you. And one will look at you, and he will grab your arm, Joe, as you walk by, and he'll go,
If you have any tips on how you diversified your portfolio, I would really appreciate it.
No problem, man. Buy low, sell high, and hold past anything. Whatever anybody says, you just gotta keep holding, man. You gotta hold.
I just gotta believe in the investment. You're right as shit, my dude.
Doesn't matter. You gotta lose your carriages, your horses, your house. You can be on the street. Doesn't matter. You just gotta hold. The
That's
secret
what
is
I
to
keep
forget you
telling my
even
wife.
have investments, man. Just like put it somewhere and set it and forget it, man, and then just like come back to it and be like, whoa, where'd this come from?
She was on board till I invested our kids' wizarding school fund. Then I lost her.
Just didn't understand. You gotta keep doing that and you'll be fine, man. Yeah, it'll be great.
Yeah.
Incidentally.
Godspeed, my dude.
Are you in the market for like a new wife? Just out of curiosity, like are you lonely?
What?
Oh yeah, you single?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, were you just saying that you wanted?
He's the guard. He's not the one with the money.
No, but he's got a portfolio.
Yeah.
But a portfolio, what? He just lost it all.
He just. Sorry, no.
No,
You're
but I just gave
too-
him the advice.
He'll look at you. He'll look at you, corn dog, and be like,
I'll have you know that what I lose in financial stability, I gain in the compassionate touch of a lover.
I am not interested in that. Thank you,
That's
though.
romantic.
Thank
I'm interested. I'm gonna hit you up later, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, dude,
That's
I'm
nice.
actually looking for a roommate.
Oh, I'm homeless, so like that's so great.
I was gonna guess you were homeless. That's interesting.
It makes a lot of sense.
The smell.
I was raised by wolves, so I'm used to just being around everywhere.
"Oh,
but,
you should not mention that to Lord Montague. He fucking hates dogs, bro."
Oh, word. All right, good looking out, man. All right, I'll tell you what.
I
we're
got
gonna
you, dude.
go fix his hair,
I
or
got
whatever,
you.
and I'm gonna hit you up because like I was supposed to move an old lady, but then she got assaulted by cows, and like we don't gonna do that anymore. So now I can come move in with you.
Yeah. Damn those Muhova's witnesses.
If it's
Oh.
not
Inspiration.
8 cows
Please
behind us,
take inspiration from Muhovia's witness, please.
Done.
Okay.
They're
Are you
persistent.
moving on? Are you moving on? Or are you continuing to chat with these financially
No, we-
aware?
We're gonna go take care of the thing. I'm gonna be back though. We're gonna go take care of the thing though.
Great, I'm gonna just really quickly invest in Chest Stop. All the word on the street is that their stock is just crazy right now.
It's flying, man.
Yeah.
Do
yeah,
that.
yeah, to the moon. I like the stock. Whatever. Get in here.
I'm in hands. Let's go.
Awesome. You then leave these two to their very deep financial planning discussions and move into the manor, which is, it's okay. Given the rest of the town, it's not overly lavish, but it's not necessary. It's not a dump either. And you enter into the home and are met with a very thin butler who is just drenched in flop sweat, and will look at you. Yes, I would. What can I? How can I assist you?
Is there someone else we can talk to?
I believe we're here to assist you.
Literally anyone else.
I'm
Now-
gonna drink water and get the sweat off of him.
Is that any way to talk to?
Dr. Woody's a butler.
Does anybody else smell toast? This is
See your manager.
I am the groundskeeper for the
Jesus
to
Christ.
go.
What are you, the sommelier? Let's fucking go, bud.
It's
You need a hank.
sorry, it's just the water, you see, has been very, very disgusting.
Oh yeah, we took care of that.
Oh, well, that's
It's,
rather pleasant. Are you adventurers?
No, we're here to solve the problem of hair loss amongst your community, and we are problem solvers and investigators.
This is wonderful news. I will be taking you to Lord Montague now.
Thank God. And then you have something to do, right? Like in another part of the manor.
No, nothing is more important than Lord Donald Montague's hair loss situation.
Could you just like point us in the right way and go see what the guards want? I swear they said they needed the guy that went over and over again. It was very important.
I do not deal with them. However, if you will follow this way. And he will wave a hand to a large door that's draped in velvet and has pristine portraits of a man with long, flowing blonde hair and bright green eyes. His skin just this wonderful, like, burnt umber color, and who stands, like, very, like sharp edges, very attractive on these portraits. And he'll go, yes, I will take you now.
Well, at least he's not covered in flop sweat. This is a lot better.
Question. Is
Yes.
Lord Montague currently with anyone?
No, right now he is the room is empty.
I mean, is he requiring a mate? Someone to extend his lordship and his family's reign?
He did suffer some recent heartbreak, but I will not be sharing those details from my lord. You see, he is a rather private person.
Even better.
And he will open the door, and turn to you will be a throne that's facing away, and you'll hear, "Good God, Jeffrey, don't let anyone see me this way."
We could come back at a different time, maybe.
There's no good time, I'm hideous.
My lord, we're here to cure your ailments.
What? And from the throne will spin as if attached to ball bearings, and it will just whir around, and there will be a man dressed in elaborate clothes with a bucket on his head. You are unable to see his face.
I gasp. The fourth bucket.
Whoa.
Don't look! I am a monster!
Well, yeah, because you got a bucket on your head, dude. You might
It is
wanna
the
take that
only...
off.
It's the only thing worth looking at anymore.
What?
And,
Begone, unless you wish to lose all of your follicle possessions.
I mean, being bald's not that bad. If you got the head shape for it.
HP on your shoulder, you'd be like, you should love yourself more than anyone else because you're worth it. And the other person on your shoulder will say, clearly this man requires some shame.
Look, if we could just observe the shape of the head, we could see if it works for you, because it works for some people, I hear.
I couldn't possibly let you. The last person to see, well, they filed for bankruptcy.
Oh, hey. That's easy for me. I ain't got any money. I'll look at you.
And as for me,
Yeah, you might want to look away.
That's fair. I keep sunglasses on.
Let me assess the situation.
Are you some sort of doctor?
Yeah, I guess. Why not?
Definitely an expert in pharmaceuticals.
holistic healer.
Will you roll me a persuasion check, please, to convince this lord to remove the bucket from his head?
3.
I fear that you sound like the last doctor, and there was nothing he could do to save me from my ill.
That's because they probably sucked.
Screw this.
I'm gonna walk up and grab the bucket and try and forcibly remove it from his head.
Go ahead and make me a strength check, my dude.
Sure, I've still got that potion of giant strength wearing. How about an athletics of 21?
Yeah, no, you beat him heartily as you run up before the
Yes,
butler can stop you, and
take it
before he
off.
realizes what's happening. You grab the bucket and you rip it like off of his head. And as you're doing so, you hear a strange tearing sound. Like,
Oh,
and as you rip, you realize like the bucket comes off, and there before you is Lord Donald Montague. Part of his scalp that seemingly got glued inside the bucket now ripped off with your 21. A little bit of blood dribbling down his scalp as he screams in agony, and you now have a bucket with like a little strip of his noggin in it.
I run to him across the room with my compassionate wizard's hat on my head, and I grab his face and say, "Don't worry, it'll be all right." And I cast Cure Wounds on him at
Okay.
the level in which I can
Okay, perfect.
to attempt to restore his scalp.
Okay, you are able to, with Cure Wounds, it because it was minimal damage, it repairs his scalp and he is no longer bleeding. HP, you do have a bucket with a little shred of scalp in it, and he goes, "Oh, the humanity! First, the hair bucket," and he gestures across the throne room where there is a bucket full of long golden hair just sitting there, and now the scalp bucket.
why would you glue a bucket to your head, you
I
dumbass?
didn't want anyone to know my shame.
Do you want us to put you out of your misery?
We don't get.
Ha, ha, ha. You should not feel any shame, for you are stunning.
You're
Not
just
until-
saying that, you decadent, airy creature.
I'm not just saying that, this comes from the heart.
A
Would
heart
I
so
waste
pure and wild
magic?
as yours. For me. I cannot believe it.
Believe it, and I hold his hands in my hands. And
You
just
gotta
look.
roll me some persuasion.
All right. I'm so glad that for some reason this character kind of invested in charisma.
Is this what all humans are like?
I'm also going to just call it out now. I'm going to use the advantage that I was given from chat.
Go for it.
this.
Go hard. A 15.
Oops, yeah, 15,
Yep, a 15.
sorry.
No, you're good. He'll look at you, and his bright green eyes, like with his just jawline that could cut glass, but his horrific scalp now maimed and scarred. He will look at you and go, "Perhaps later, after the bucket festival, we might go out for coffee."
Oh,
My glasses slowly slide down my face. I love late night coffee.
Why did your friend rip that bucket off my head?
Why did you glue the bucket to your head?
I told
was-
you to hide my hideous nature.
If he had not, I would not have seen how beautiful you are. It was a blessing.
You are a breath of fresh air through these horrible tisking halls. And behind you, you'll hear the butler go, "Yes, go ahead.
oh God, you're still here.
I'm
I thought-
always here."
I thought someone just left the tap on and it was dripping.
Is there like a? Do you two have like?
A different place you could
Uh,
go.
Do you have a relationship with the wet guy?
No, what do you mean? The wet
Man.
guy? Are you talking about Stuart? The perpetually wet?
Yeah, yeah. I guess you could say I'm referring to Stuart, the perpetually wet, when I say Yeah, you know what? I'm talking about Stuart. I didn't know that was his name, but yeah.
He is the lord of the distant neighboring town. His fairy godmother blessed him that he might always be wet, and it is now a curse.
Uh,
They
I'm going through
import a lot of
right now.
towels. It is a plague unto him.
How would it not be a curse?
I was very
Perhaps-
fortunate to have the wonderful Bucket Hag as my fairy godmother. She blessed me with endless buckets.
Oh,
About that.
she's left town recently. She's joined a new religion.
She
Roll
moved.
deception. Roll fucking deception, my dude.
Wer ist Deception?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we should invest in buckets because I
Eight.
think
She would never abandon our town, and she would never
Oh.
abandon me. Her best, beautiful scalped boy. And he will
That's why
descend into tears.
She sent me. She knew I could look after you.
she's your new bucket.
Yeah, she looks like she's got enough hair for the both of you.
She will carry me in times of need and overflow with the love that I give.
Not only will I carry you, I will levitate you.
Roll persuasion with advantage because I know your girl got levitate. And actually, Bright, you should have been at advantage because this is a charisma check
Oh,
against a he/him.
right. I'm gonna do that then real quick.
Great.
Ba-boop. A 9. It's a little better.
It's a little better. It's he will
It's
look
an
at
18
you,
from me.
whiff, and he will like hold out a hand and say, "Come, be the wind in my sails, for the bucket festival is nigh."
Let us all go to the bucket festival together. Now that we all have buckets.
Yes, together we'll go.
Not you. You come with me. We're stepping outside. I hate you. I hate you. Let them have this beautiful moment together. You out. Get out here. Come on, Stuart. Gross. Get out here. You're disgusting. Let me talk to you about your potential new religion that the hag lady recently became interested in. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Mushin the Bovine?
Fuck you, but this is amazing. No. And I tend to avoid both dairy and red meat.
No,
I
that's
find
good.
that
Let
it
me tell you
sticks
all about him while you
to the
say
top.
nothing at all for about an hour, and I take him away and just ramble on about Mushin the Bovine while they have their moment.
Okay. Are you guys headed to the bucket festival?
Yeah.
Yes.
But before that, I'm gonna take the scalp bucket and I'm gonna put the hair from the hair bucket into the scalp bucket.
Okay,
So that
consolidate
I'm
buckets.
No, I just don't want the scalp bucket. I'd prefer not to have the scalp bucket. I want a clean bucket. So like put the hair into the scalp bucket and yeah.
Very good.
It's fine if there's a little hair in the hair bucket. And I just
There is
don't-
a little bit of hair
I'd
in
rather
the
have
hair
the
bucket.
hair than the scalp though.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, this is fair and valid. Donald will then lead you from his manor. Whiff with you on his arm. He's looking at you just bright-eyed and continues to talk to you about appropriate hair care and how truly conditioning is an important step. Or at least was, as he wipes a misty tear from his eye. HP on your shoulders, you hear, "Brother, I think this might be some kind of cult shit." And the other voice will be like, "Soon the gold will be yours, and you shall be the richest kobold in all of the land."
I like how we've dropped the morality completely and just gone with what's cool as fuck. Let's go.
And you will move towards the Bucket Festival. At the door, there is, in fact, Bug Boy. He is guarding off the town square, which is well lit. There are multiple tents of their various streamers running from one to the other. Beautiful lights, bright music is playing, is signifying that this is, in fact, a time to party and celebrate. Most folks have a bucket in one arm and in their other hand a glass of their favorite beverage as they mill through the crowd. And as you approach, Bug Boy goes, I'm sorry, my dudes, but you have to have your favorite beverage to enter.
What? But I got the bucket.
Did Hubert not tell you?
I thought the bucket was implied.
We left all that at the bar.
We are here as esteemed guests of Lord Montague, and
Who
you will let us in.
He pulls out a flask of warm goat milk out of his robe, and with his own bucket in hand, and goes, I am ready for the festivities, Bug Boy.
This is heresy.
I'll
Heresy
hold
most foul.
I'll hold up my flask of Ember's mutagen, which is like glowy, sparkly thing in a dirty bottle, and go,
I've got this.
Is that your favorite?
It's one of my 4 favorites. It's my
Roll
favorite
for-
right now.
Roll persuasion. Or deception, I'll let you choose.
My current favorite. All right. Yeah. 2.
That looks like the sludge that comes out of the old lady's house. I don't think that's your favorite beverage. But if you want to head back to the Green Bard, you might be able to make it in time before he closes.
Are the cows still with us?
How long has it been since we
Not
left the
very
lady's
long.
house?
Not very
All right, yeah.
long. 15, 20
Then, yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, we got another 45 minutes on these beef boys. We're good.
I want to milk one of the cows.
Oh, it's a
Okay.
good idea.
Roll
Yeah,
me
we'll totally do that.
I will let you choose your druid, either like a dex check of some kind, a sleight of hand, a survival, a nature. There's a lot of options here.
Animal handling.
Animal handling. Actually, that's it.
Yes.
Animal handling. That's it.
Okay. I've been rolling like shit, and I had
Animal handling. Here, I got you, bud. Booyah. 23.
Oh, that was actually a 16. So that
Yes,
was
you are
actually not
able
bad.
to successfully milk the cow into your hair bucket if you would like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get some milk, maybe about like quarter of the way full, like third of the way full.
Mhm.
I'm gonna like set the bucket down, pat the cow on the back, and then I'm gonna walk up and be like, "Hey, I got my favorite beverage right here. It's nothing like some good old fresh milk from a cow. You know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang."
Oh, that's commitment to the bit, my dude. I'm actually really impressed by your commitment. Go and do. And you have earned your singular way into the festival of buckets.
All right,
Damn
catch
it.
you inside, dudes. Yeah.
My favorite beverage is his favorite beverage. Does he have enough goat milk for the both of us?
Here, my darling, prove your love for the lukewarm and non-pasteurized milk of our brethren. And he will hold the flask up to you. And Bug Boy will look at you expectingly.
I will take a sip with no hesitation.
I'm going to
Right
need
out the
you
other end.
to make a performance check to see how well you are able to drink this like warm, undetermined old goat milk.
17.
That will do it. You grimace like, but you're able to turn it into like a smile as you finish like a slodgy slurp of this stuff.
I will become Debbie from Adam's Family Values at all costs.
And Donald will hold a hand to his chest and go, "Truly, you are magnificent." And the two of you are able to enter the festival of buckets, arm in arm to join Joe. Brighton HP.
I'll walk
Only
over
you.
to Blot.
Do you got any ideas?
Yeah, one, but it's not pretty.
What if we told him that kobolds don't drink anything?
Well, I think that still breaks the rules. It's just suddenly a very racist rule because we don't drink and you have to have a drink. It's like,
Well, maybe we can make him feel awkward about it and just let us in.
I tell you what, we can fake like we have a beer or something.
I
Check this
already
out.
tried that.
What did you put in it?
It's my mutagen.
That what your what?
I make one of these every time we sit down for a little bit.
That's
What, you
disgusting.
don't just sit down and mix stuff into a liquid to drink when you need some kind of special power?
No, man. That's not what I do at all.
Everybody
That's
do
gross. No, definitely not. But I have an idea, and I grab my staff and I want to thwack the lead, the healthy bull in our cow parade.
Okay.
I want to thwack one of his horns clean off by casting Shillelagh. I'll pick the hollow, if I can get it off of there, I'll pick up the hollow horn and like fill it with piss because it's all I have right now. And I probably swallowed some water when I was in the well, and I'm gonna make it look like it's just like a Viking horn full of beer. And he
I don't
won't
want to play
know.
this game anymore.
I have a lot of asparagus. It'll smell like hops. It's all we have.
No.
Listen, you make mutagen every time you sit down. I just stand up to do it. Don't worry.
I'm gonna walk back to the bar. I'll be back in an hour. Just meet you guys here by the main stage.
I don't want to miss the opening act. I'm going in now.
Go ahead, I'm gonna take a walk.
And I am just gonna start walking back to the bar.
I'm gonna do a lap.
Sorry, I just. Whew, okay. All right.
I'm gonna yell over my shoulder. I'm a couple dozen feet away.
He's gonna make you drink it.
I'm a kobold. Eyes don't have standards.
Okay. We're gonna handle Bright first. You cast Shillelagh and cleave this horn off of this unsuspecting bull. And you retrieve it to find out that like horns aren't hollow, my dude.
Oh, well, that's a problem. I'm sure we've got something for this, though.
And this
Maybe
cow
a
is
bucket?
now pissed.
Sorry. Well, I'm still riding the bee.
Yes, you are.
Does he have any like pollen underneath him? Can I have him like vomit a little honey into this flask so that I have, I can like sweeten what's there?
Roll me an animal handling check, my dude.
Oh, fuck yeah, DM, let's go.
Are
Dirty
you
20.
attempting to make mead out of piss?
out of
got
kobold
a-
piss.
Fucking dirty 20. This is a giant wasp. And you do recall from the
it's a
encounter
wasp.
in the hag's home that it did emit a bright orange something or other when it was defeated.
Awesome. So, oh no.
HP, you
I
are
gotta-
successfully walking to the tavern. The two individuals on your shoulders are bickering about what your favorite beverage actually is. Bright?
Do I have to kill my bumblebee?
You don't have to do anything.
I mean, but if I want, oh fuck, if I want it, do I have to kill him to get the orange stuff, or is it like, damn it? All right, I know what that look means. Okay. I'm gonna hold his little bumblebee head in my hands.
Okay.
Listen, Buzzworth.
He looks into your eyes from his multiple other irises, reflecting your face back at you with love and adoration and utmost trust.
Listen here, buddy. I didn't anticipate having to have this happen so soon. I thought we had more time. But I'll remember all the good times we had together, like when I mentally seduced your tiny bee brain into friendship with me, or the time I climbed on your back and you flew me around town. Oh fuck, I wasn't ready.
It lets out a soft like it like happily like flies around you and nuzzles under your chin.
Don't make this harder than it has to be. Just stay right there, don't move.
Loves you.
Oh god, I promise it'll be quick.
Let's run away together. Start a family.
And he screams as he summons down a moonbeam directly onto the bumblebee and tries to low orbit ion cannon him.
Just hit it with the shillelagh.
It's not enough damage. He needs to die fast.
I win. Roll? I gotta make a con save with the giant 1 second.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And this made a most wonderful turn.
I miss him so much.
Oh my god, F in chat. F in chat.
F's in chat for B-boy. Okay, con save. Here we go. He rolled a 14.
That is, hold on, spells.
I'm assuming that's half damage.
That's my DC.
Okay, so he will take. It looks like 11, so 5 radiant damage as you summon the hellfire of the moon that's slowly rising above the picturesque mountains in front of you. This giant wasp offering itself to you in eternal companionship. It will slice down and cut into its form, shriveling the small bit of carapace on the exterior, its wings completely fried as it falls helplessly to the ground, not dead, no, but suffering in the heat of the moonbeam. It cries out in agony. Why? Why?
What with Mushin, brother?
And it will try to sting you, motherfucker. Oh, God. That's a dirty 20 to hit. Get fucked.
No, Bumblebee, no.
Take 4 piercing damage, and I need a con save.
Uh-huh. 14.
That will save. You are going to take 5 poison damage as this beast stabs you with its thrashing stinger. The skin melting away from its eyes for the radiant damage as it screams, "You are the only one I ever loved." It is your turn, I guess. Bug Boy stands in horror, screaming, "Stop! Let it stop!"
You have to make a drink, you fuck. And I move the moonbeam over him once more as a bonus action, and I give myself a little cure wounds action at 2nd level.
Okay.
Because that fucking hurt.
He rolled an 18.
All right, half damage again. Where's that moonbeam? Get back here, baby. Cast that shit. That's 4 damage. So he's taken 9
He's taken
damage.
9. He has 13 hit points total. So he screams out, legs thrashing as they melt into his body, just screaming in agony. It's like, "How could you do this? I wanted to start a family," but in wasp, so it's like a high-pitched squeal.
I love you.
Oh, and it just got a nat 20, my dude. Get wrecked.
Oh shit!
So take
Why did it?
7,
didn't I
8,
kill it?
9, 9 piercing damage. And then I need another con save.
Oh boy. 12.
That will save, so you will only take, let's see, 5 poison damage.
Thank God I healed.
And you have one last turn. This wasp is on death's door. It screams that it will find you in the 9th hells and never rest until it receives justice from the betrayal of its broken heart.
I'll move the moonbeam over it a 3rd time. You idiot! We need this for a drink to complete this pointless quest.
He rolled a 15.
Oh, great. You saved. Hooray for you.
I know,
Moonbeam.
but we're close. What's the damage?
10, so 5.
Yeah, that does it. And
Okay.
as what do you tell this sweet innocent wasp who loved you with its full wasp heart and dreamed of a cottage tucked between the hills with a small creek that babbled nearby as your children played in the tall grass, safe from the raging war below?
Lost in kind of the fury of the fight with this thing as the moonbeam crumples it to ash, I cast Shillelagh and start slapping the dead bee corpse that is now on the ground.
Bug Boy screams and passes out. Actually, let's see if he passes out. Oh yeah, he rolled a 2 on his wisdom save. Bug Boy screams and passes out.
Oh, was he drinking anything?
He was.
I stop what I'm doing and I walk over to Bug Boy. I pick up his drink, and I cheers the doorman. I go, "Well,
He was the doorman.
I guess that was well. I'll take his drink and get inside. I'm glad we did all that. I'm glad we sacrificed. Bumblebee, your death won't be in vain. Thank you for your noble sacrifice, my bee friend." And I'll give him one last hit with the shillelagh on the ground as I turn away and walk in.
Neon orange giant wasp is just splattered across the cobblestones of this village. HP, you have safely arrived at the tavern.
So, can I just come back with a drink in each hand and go, "I brought yours"?
Yes, in fact, I'll do you one better. There are 4 lined up on the tavern keep where you left them.
I'm back. I'm like,
Just grab all 4 and walk back.
covered in orange shit everywhere.
Turns out it's like 2 blocks away. I walk back about. I can hear beer. I can hear Bug Boy scream no, so I hurry up and jog a little bit.
And as you see him,
Blah!
Bug Boy, fully unconscious, a swarm of bugs hovering around his face, like gently, like consoling him. A chorus of like there's emitting from their little insectoid hands. Inside, Whiff stands in the arm of the noble, who like seems to not care. And Joe's character's looking around at the festivities.
I brought the drinks.
I found one.
Why are you covered in bee shit?
The long story. I'll tell you about it someday when I'm not still grieving my lost friend. I'll see you inside.
Well, this is weird. Okay.
Feels like a bright orange
But the-
smear on the ground and a blast radius around it. It's just burnt grass and orange.
I'll put 3 of the drinks down, so I just have 1 because I feel weird quadruple fisting drinks and follow them in.
All right. You enter into the festival of buckets, the Bucket Festival, an annual celebrations for all things buckets. There are several booths selling only buckets. There are several food stalls serving food only served in buckets. And the people here seem genuinely happy. Some of them side-eyed the Lord Montague, but continue to move by. There are a few, I would say, they're in their late 50 to 60s, who flip off the Lord just adamantly and be like, fuck you, bro, as he moves by. But you are able to join in the festivities and have a wonderful time. There is song and dance and as much food as any bucket could fit. Joe, you do have a bit of a time because they insist on serving you the food inside of your bucket. So you are constantly removing hair from your mouth as you pass through the evening. However, as the moon rises high and the festival goes into full bore, who has the highest perception? I believe it's Whiff, correct? Whiff, out of the corner of your eye, you do see a small, dilapidated house on the outskirts of the festival. There seems to be a single candle glowing in the window.
My darling, I'm sorry, but I must find a lavatory. And I only trust kobolds to tell me where the best one is, and Hurdy-Gurdy also knows how to find excellent facilities. So I must go with them just for a brief moment. I will be back to you shortly.
I long for your return like the sweet spring breeze following the dark, cold winter. My darling, don't forget, we have lattes to have shortly.
Late night lattes. I would never forget.
And he will, like,
Never gonna
let you
sleep
go
either.
into the night.
All
All
right,
right.
shall we go to the... And I point aggressively with my head towards the dilapidated house.
What? We can, but
Somebody else need to move? Like, what's going on? I'm having a blast here.
The gold. If you're
Yeah?
going to be someone's roommate, Ernie, you need to pay your share of the rent, which means you need gold. We need to go to that house to acquire gold.
Oh, yeah. All right, yeah, let's go.
okay. Thought you needed to use the bathroom.
It was a ruse.
All right, fine, let's go. I hurry up before this potion wears off.
Okay, I need to know, are you guys trying to sneak behind the dilapidated house, or are you just walking?
I'm just gonna walk up the front door,
Okay.
unless you guys have a better or different idea.
Do we want to sneak or just go in?
I'm not particularly great at sneaking.
Neither am I.
But sorry, I was distracted with cleaning off all of this bee gunk on my staff. What are we breaking into?
The dilapidated house from the mission.
I mean, if it's dilapidated, can't we just like kick the front door in?
I think that's what we should try.
After you.
Straight in.
I don't know. I'll leave it up to you. I can't make any more violent decisions today.
Are we expecting anyone in there? Is that where Abercrombie is?
Yes.
Okay. Do we knock or just open?
I mean, knocking would be polite, but how interested are we in being polite?
I don't know.
I'll try the door. Is it locked? Front door.
It is locked. But as you shake the doorknob, this is kind of a rundown house. You get the impression that it wouldn't take much to break down this door.
All right. Back up.
And I will use my two-handed bone maul to try and break the door down.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an attack roll or a strength check, whatever works for you, man.
How about athletics?
Go for it.
For
A
a 16, which I'm going to add the 2 from Cole to give me an 18 so that I use it.
Awesome. Yeah, an 18 will totally break down this door. You slam your bone weapon into the door, and it just sends shatters of the weak, rotted wood skittering into the entryway of this home.
Knock, knock.
Hey, yo, flowers for Algernon. We want our gold, you stupid bitch.
Yeah. Here for my money, Dracula. Wait, what? What'd you say? Hello?
There is no response from inside the home, though you did see a candle lit in the window.
Algebra, are you in here?
All right.
No response.
It's time to introduce them to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Calreist.
I hate you so much.
Jesus, Calreist is right.
Well, we're not introducing anyone. There's no one here. I'm gonna go pick up the candle from the window to get a better view of the house.
Okay. You pick up the candle and you are looking about the house. Go ahead and roll me investigation as you navigate this dark house with this candle.
Sick, that's a 3.
Okay. It's very dark, and this candle is made of beeswax as you move around the home.
Oh, God.
Look, you brought this trauma upon yourself.
Too soon.
What did I
Too
miss
soon.
exactly? What, did he like kill his bee while you guys just stood around and watched him fight to the death? Because that would be ridiculous.
That's precisely what happened. But he didn't just kill his bee. He decided to smite his bee with the power of the moon.
Seems aggressive.
It was. I wept.
Who told you about the moon?
You hear a gravelly voice from the dark.
Why, Waspy Houston? Why? I miss him so much.
So, did anybody ask the bartender their name?
Is anyone else curious about the voice that we're hearing in the house?
That's what I'm wondering. I think it's algebra.
Wait.
It's illegible.
Are you saying that Abraham has tried to rise us to steal gold from him?
Maybe. Maybe he's testing a security system.
Well, certainly it failed. This is a dilapidated house.
We
Who would
haven't.
live here?
Nobody's told me who lives here. Hello?
Just the kind of house that my bee wished he could have.
Gee, pull yourself together, man.
I'm sorry, it's a little much all at once, that's all.
I'll look around, see if I can figure out where the voice came from.
Go ahead and roll me investigation or perception. I'll let you choose.
Investigation. For,
That is a 1. You just barely heard the voice, but given your kobold companion's like grieving, you aren't quite sure like if it was just him, like an undertone to his pain, or if it was actually a voice.
Listen, I feel like all your whining is going to distract me from missing something important. You need to chill.
Avery, is that you?
Okay.
Just shouting above the sobs.
Who told you about Abathor's gold?
Abathor, that's it, Abathor. You did?
Or at least a barkeep did?
Do you own a tavern?
You hear
Or did
you hear audible confusion. It's like there are strange sounds, and then suddenly the house around you lights up, and you realize that you've walked into while it might be a dilapidated house, it is a well-thriving hive of sorts. And golden light shimmers in pooling honey along the walls as it drips down. And before you stands the barkeep, his eyes squinted and looking at you and goes,
So you brought your buckets and you found the gold.
Yes, we did. So
Yeah.
The gold was the honey we met along the way.
You can't
You know-
meet honey, Sonny.
I'm not surprised, and I mean, not disappointed, but I'm not surprised.
Did you free my wasp brethren from the evil bucket hag?
They will be bothered no more by the bucket hag.
"Can you roll deception for me, please?"
I feel as though that is an entirely accurate statement. Free of any qualifiers or need of additional details.
I'm gonna need it anyways, HP. Humor me, won't you?
I'm gonna need some chat.
Off in
I'm
the
gonna
distance,
use
you
my
just hear.
reroll. Oh, yeah, you lie so good.
19.
You lie so good as this tavern keeper nods.
Soon we will join in the mountains and rain down our vengeance against the slavers that hold us. Soon our gold will be ours to own.
And he turns behind him and looks, gestures to like the honey that runs down the walls, and turns to you.
Surely you brought your buckets earned in the fiery forges of combat.
Yes.
Give 'em
Yes.
here.
And he'll hold his hands out for your buckets.
We have 4 buckets.
Does everyone offer up their bucket?
I offer a bucket.
Yeah, why not?
This
I
is a
don't care.
really nice bucket. What will I get in return?
give him the bucket.
I
This is
won't.
the only reason
What
we're
do
here.
I get
is
in
to
return?
get-
No.
You have had the bucket for 20
Here
minutes.
for
You can't be
gold.
that attached to the bucket.
It's really nice. I deserve compensation.
You'll get something.
Will I? And I look
Maybe.
at the bee. I look
Yeah.
at the wasp king.
It is not a wasp king. In fact, it is the bartender who stands before you. And he will offer up his hand and say,
You are the only paying customer of the bunch, and therefore are a loyal customer. I would never betray you.
See?
you can roll insight if you would like, corn dog.
I would like to do that.
Please
believe
do.
him.
True.
God,
12.
lot.
He is telling the truth.
What do you intend to do with our buckets?
Fill them with the gold of my people.
And then where does it go?
Back to the rightful owner of the bucket, which I'm assuming is you, as it would be strange for you to bring in stolen buckets.
Oh. So we're just to
Indeed,
get
that would.
pails of honey.
Very nice, honey.
I would remind you, it is the legendary gold of Abathor.
I relinquish my bucket.
And with all 4 buckets, the bartender scoops it through the honeycomb and hands back to you, buckets overflowing with what you perceive to be a honey-like substance.
Question, barkeep.
Yes, my loyal customer. Oh, before I forget.
And he will reach into his vest and pull out a punch card. And from the other side of his vest, he will pull out a punch, which he will punch in a small little bee shape and hand over to you.
Buy 10, get 1 free.
Oh, nice.
Most excellent. When you decide to rain down your wrath, would there be a way for me to not have that wrath rain down upon me, but still take advantage of the insurance claim I could make at my potential lover's untimely death?
Are you not aware of Abathor's gold and the traits therein?
Absolutely not.
Go ahead and roll me a nature check.
I'm smart.
Out of curiosity, could I
Mhm.
roll a history if I ever heard of Abathor's gold and the
You
legends
absolutely
of
can.
the past?
That's
You
a
absolutely
5
can.
for nature.
Okay. It looks like
So,
honey to you, corn dog.
24 for history.
HP.
Yes.
You know exactly who Abathor is. Abathor was an
Oh!
ancient lich who discovered the immortality while living, and it's truly a tragedy of his time, because if he could only have discovered this beforehand, he would not have had to turn to lichdom. You see, Abathor's gold is a holy elixir that grants anyone who consumes it eternal and everlasting life.
You said Abathor. Why didn't you enunciate earlier? Abathor's gold. That's completely different. None of you want any of
Since I
that.
came down with a serious case of bronchitis, enunciation is very difficult, my dude.
That's understandable. I feel like there's a little bit of complexity here to get to the gold, but at the same time, we just had to show up with a bucket.
Correct.
So, Abathor's gold, eternal life. Sup up, eat up, buck up, tuck in.
I'll just take a handful of honey.
You consume that. Make me a constitution save.
Well, this won't be good.
An 11 will do it.
11.
You,
Yes.
as you consume the honey-like substance, as it touches your mouth, you taste neon orange, and it's like in that like it like tastes like a highlighter. You know, bright space exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking. The way a highlighter smells is how it tastes, and it is not good. But as you continue to consume it, there's like you almost like throw up, but you're able to like just choke down and consume it, and you feel that neon sense fill your veins. And you, in the distance, hear as there's two small little figures arguing on your shoulder. One will say, "Fuck you, Lord Time, I shall own these lands." And the other one goes, "If only we could pass into death and destruction. Oh, but those times are gone." And it will remove itself from your shoulder, leaving only the gnarliest and most metal of bros.
I think we're gonna be friends for a very long time.
We should totally find a jam space, my dude.
Yeah!
My older brother left me his drum set.
Wow! I'm gonna go break something.
And I will run out the door with my bone maul and just start trashing things along the way in
What's
proper
everybody?
rockabilly fashion.
This is very good. What is everybody else doing?
The thought of spending an eternity destroying rich men gives Whiff great joy, and they will partake of the honey.
Very good. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw. As you consume the
I hate my
honey.
life. That's the third natural one I've rolled tonight.
Do you have a reroll pluses anything?
I have a
Reroll
plus
got used.
2.
A +2. That'll get you a 7, which won't save you. But chat, would you like to save our Black Widow Whiff from our sweet honeybees? It's up to you. If not, Whiff, I regret to inform you. As you drink this honey, and you... Oh, you just got advantage. Go ahead and roll again, my dude.
Thank you so much. Con save should actually go well for me, but they don't.
22.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
here's what happens,
so much
Whiff.
better.
Here's what happens, Whiff. You consume that honey. The idea of relentless and never-ending scheming and conning going through your mind, and yet, that first husband, the one whose smile truly stirred your soul, flashes in your mind's eye, and for a moment, your breath is caught in your chest, and you think, as you choke on the ooey gooey substance, like, dear God, have I ever had a feeling? Is this what love is? But you swallow hard, and no, you hated him, and you took his money and ran because you deserved better. And you are able to consume this substance and gain eternal life.
On to the next.
Right. Joe, tell me what you're doing.
Hey, like, do you have any like toast or something that I can do with this?
I think I saw some scones back in the festival.
Yeah, I might like, I might have it with a scone or something like that. Some people pronounce it scone. It's weird, man. Language is weird. Anyway, you got nothing here. I don't know. I can't just eat this stuff straight, man. It's too sweet for my blood. What are you doing over there?
I'm struggling to find the will to do anything. I just miss Beyonce.
No. Yeah, it's.
He's like holding a bucket of honey like really close and just kind of like hugging it. I don't want to eat it. It's all we have left of her. I'll help you find your scone.
Do you want my bucket too? Because then like you can eat some of it and then have some of it.
Yeah, because then but you don't want yours?
Nah, I gotta eat it with like crackers or something, man. I can't just have straight up honey. It's too sweet for my blood. You can go ahead and take it. I'm good. I
Right.
filled up on snackums at the festival, man.
Will you roll me a nature check?
Nature. Isn't that neat?
Isn't it neat?
13.
This shit grants you eternal life. It's possible that there's some regenerative qualities.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, in that case, he will dump his bucket of honey into his face.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna use my inspiration if this goes the wrong way. Never mind. 20 dirty.
Awesome.
Getting
Yeah,
that
you
sticky icky all over, man.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
pour this honey on you, and as you do, you receive flashes of the sweet but brief but ultimately meaningful 30 minutes you spent with Wanda the Wasp. And her face and her eyes and her multiple jointed legs flash through your mind, and you know that she was meant to be with you.
We were meant to be. Me and Lisa Left Eye Lobas. We're workshopping names still. She knows that what I call her in here.
This is very good. Joe, you hunting for scones? Hunting for toast?
No, I'm handing him my bucket, and I'm like, "You take it, man. I don't need it. I'm good. You can do your whatever you're gonna do. You got some kind of weird, like, thing with it now, man. I respect. I ain't shaming. You seem like you need it more than me, so you go for it, dude. Live your life. Be happy."
I will go try to use this and figure out how to bring back my little buddy.
You go.
Thank you.
You return to the entrance where Bug Boy has regained conscience and is crying over the neon burn splatter of the wasp in front of him, asking, "Why, gods, why?" As you bring this full bucket of gold to the corpse, and you begin to pour it along the cobblestones in an attempt to save and resurrect this once vibrant creature. Let me go ahead and do this. And it works because I just rolled an 18.
Awesome. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done, and I hope it works. He's not even got a mouth left to eat it. Please come back. I'm running out of bee puns. Buzz Lightyear.
You pour it on, and before your eyes, gleaming in the now soft and not burning moonlight, the pieces of the wasp reassemble, and they raise into the air, swirling in a golden flurry of honey-like sludge and wasp viscera, before ultimately turning back into a pristine and beautiful giant wasp, which hovers down, looks at you, and goes, What happens?
Jessica Biel, is it you? It's really you.
My darling.
It'll cast animal friendship again on the creature.
Fantastic. It once again falls in love with you. And somehow you can feel, as you lay your hand upon its thorax, you feel in your heart the overwhelming rage to overthrow the theocracy that holds everyone, all life forms, in subservience, and soon the giant wasps will rule the world.
Yes, some things never change. We did. And I hop on my bee. Soar out.
Is there anything else any of you would like to explore before
Seeing
The
the
barkeeper.
regeneration of the wasp, I am going to go to my newfound husband, and go up to him and just hold his face gently and be like, I don't know if this is going to work. Careful. It's very, very toxic to ingest. However, I hear it has regenerative properties, and I'm going to just stick my finger in some honey, and then I'm gonna just rub it on his head and see if we can regrow his hair.
Simba.
you do that? And as you do it, he there's a moment where he looks like, yeah, I think it's gonna work. And then fear crosses his eyes and he goes, what have you done? And he begins to melt as it burns through his ripped scalp and oozes into his brain, him screaming in agony, clawing at your arm as he failed his constitution saving throw.
As that happens, I turn to the people of the town and say, I have freed you all from his tyranny. I will take a small cut as my reward, but the town has become yours again.
On the edges of the crowd, there's a group of old hippies who clap and go, yeah, down with the establishment, stinky well forever.
And that's how I go and spend that man's money until I run out. And then I find another one.
Great. HP?
HP will make his way to a quiet corner, having successfully drank the honey of eternal life, and look down at his scarred little body, take off the wormling dragon skull, and his face is covered in injuries, and just silently cry and start rubbing it in, hoping beyond hope that he would just be normal again. And we never know if it works. It cuts away.
Joe, tell me where your dude goes. I think you're muted. Oh, there we go.
No, he's just kind of looking around the festival and everything, and people cheering and crying and all that stuff. And he's like, "Man, this is great. This is all because I need to pee." Hey, what was in that thing that she gave me? And I'm gonna take out the tan bag of tricks and reach in and pull out something.
Mm-hmm.
Pull
Roll
out a
me.
giant hyena.
Okay.
I'm like, whoa, what up, dude? Whoa, what else is in there? And I'm gonna reach in the bag again, and I'm gonna pull out another hyena.
This is the chaos I wanted.
2 hyenas. Oh, it's like a big hyena bag. Hey, let's make sure you guys have a friend. And he's gonna reach in and he's gonna get another. And he pulls out an ape. It's like, whoa. All right, jungle friends, let's go help some people move. You guys, doggy friends, you guys are gonna be on cart pulling, and then ape dude, you're gonna help me with the bookcases.
They just fall in line behind you, the hyenas yipping and laughing at each other. as they dance kind of back and forth behind you. The ape very stoically standing at your side, resting a hand on your shoulder and being like, yeah, dude, let's fucking open a moving company. And as you stride off into the night with your newfound friends, Bright rising up on the wasp as they plan the liberation of all wasp kind, Whiff as she eyes the crowd looking for her next potential target, while still enjoying the pleasures that were afforded by her last, and poor HP's little kobold as he sits hoping for a better life, and as a spark, a glimmer of something emits, we will end tonight's session. Thank you everybody for coming out and being a part of our random one-shot where everything was random. The NPCs, the treasure, the plot hooks, the characters themselves, everything was determined by a generator. I want to, before we go around, just to have a huge thanks to my players for coming out and participating in this ridiculous exercise with me. This is what makes TTRPGs magical, in my opinion, is just folks sitting around and telling a story, throwing spaghetti or honey at a wall until it sticks. We're gonna go ahead and go around and do outros, starting with the incredible Last Hit Point Hero.
I am the Last Hit Point Hero, and thank you for joining us this wonderful evening. You can find me on TPK Roleplay every once in a while. I hit the stream button on my own channel, but not too often. I will be, for the next set of Module Week, both of the shows that I DM are going to be delayed until their next sessions. So until I see you a month from now, I'll be around somewhere. Down to the only Bright Dystopia.
Oh my god, I was Bright Dystopia. Sarah killed me and now I'm dead. You can find me on all forms of social media at Bright Dystopia. More so on my channel on twitch.tv/Bright Dystopia. I am live every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on that channel. Next week, you can catch me on Saturday playing with Sarah, because we're working our way through Divinity 2. And that game is boss. And we're both silly about it. So if you liked this,
yes,
go check that out, because it's
100%.
just more of that.
Correct.
And every other Monday, you can find me back here at TPK playing the Altered Harbin game with, again, Sarah, because we're stuck together now. And that's me. I'll pass it on to the Nation of Joe.
Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, I'm the Nation of Joe. You can find me on Twitch at the Nation of Joe or on Twitter at the Nation of Joe with an _. I do other like TTRPG things like the Monster of the Week campaign. It's kind of like here on TPK, but also over on Nat 20. There's an alternating program over there. And so the Nat 20 episode is happening tomorrow, and that's where you'll find me next. But yeah, check out all these other people and check out all the other awesome things happening on TPK Roleplay, because there's lots of fun shows and lots of fun people, and they're all awesome and fun to hang around with. Kunda.
Thank you, Nation of Joe. I was very excited to play with some new faces and some old ones. This was a great time tonight, guys. If you're looking to find me, I don't stream things because I don't know how. I am a grandma. I don't know how computers turn on. I just hope for the best.
Spoiler, neither do I.
Oh, shit. All right, I will work on getting Fairy to turn on my computer for me. Excellent. I am going to be here on TPK Roleplay again next Wednesday for a Pride Month one-shot where we do where we are gay and we do crimes. So we are just gonna sit around and fuck up some shit. come see us explore and try to commit crimes where I may or may not be an actual bear. Very literal in that regard. So check us out next Wednesday. Otherwise, you'll see me here next Thursday with my very dysfunctional family in the Queen's Gambit. And other times throughout June, stuff keeps happening and I keep saying, okay.
Yep.
So see me around on the internet. I don't know my schedule anymore.
Fantastic.
Back to you.
Hi, my name is Osarix Franco, and I GM'd this incredibly fantastic, wonderful crew of players. If you like my face and the words I say sometimes, you can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Osarix Franco, where I stream games with Bright like Divinity Original Sin 2 or Rocket League or just whatever the heck I feel like it. As for what I've got coming up, you can find me over at Nat20 tomorrow in Roundhouse Alpha, where I play the Chosen, and then you can catch me back here on Monday in Roundhouse Omega, where I play the Mundane. It's a very fun back and forth that we have here. You can also find me not this Saturday, but next Saturday in Dark Echoes, a Curse of Strahd campaign. Once a month, I'm here on TPK Roleplay, GMing the Bard's Refrain. Our next session for that is June 19th. I'm also in shows like The Harpers and various other random one-shots like this, or over at Nat20 in Against the Tide, Smash Cut, and Morningstar and Company, which should be coming back soon, and I'm very, very excited. So check out all those channels. Please, please, please follow these folks if you haven't. They're incredible storytellers, and I'm so, so grateful that they agreed to come just be a part of this bullshit tonight. Chat, thank you for all the donations, all the bits, and adding to the hijinks. It's wonderful to have you every night. And with that, we are going to go ahead and say goodbye.
Bye.
Tell I'm stay in fact. You